geared because I was literally just online. So we're back for more online adventures. Haha. I took a little nap, which was good. Which was good. What a weird thing though. I was literally online like a few hours ago because I couldn't sleep last night. So we back. Let's do it. I want to do some more resto shaman keys, preferably complete them and finish the crest farm. And then I'll have a geared resto shaman. That will be the plan. Double live today. Also, I forgot we got subs earlier. Which means I gotta update the total for the in real life stream. That'll also be something to do. I'm still wearing a hoodie because I want to do this. Hey, noob. Did you catch that I did? Did you catch that I basically didn't sleep last night, noob? So I was just here. Back so soon. Are you cold? No, I just wanted to be cozy. I put my AC lower than normal. Even though my electric bill was super expensive last night, sometimes I just want to be cozy, you know? Sometimes I want to be cozy. All right, let me just take a look at the IO keys. Otherwise, I'll run my own key because my resto shaman is getting quite geared. 16 floodgate. Oh, we can do that. Or I think I just want to play resto shaman. It's the only second time I've seen you wearing more than a tank. So sometimes I just want to be cozy. You ever feel like that? Like sometimes you just want to be cozy, you know? 17 Halls Brazil. Huh? 16 Dawn. Could do that. Looking basically for Brazil 16 now. Etc. Could play my druid, I guess, in that. 16 Priory. Resto Shaman is good. Resto Shami is good. 16 Priory would be great. Help me there. Hi, sup, Cato? Sometimes you want to see a huge buy. I mean, I could take the tank top off. Well, I'll take not the tank top. Sorry, that stays on. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. Because right now, I'm actually kind of hot. Like, I'm too hot for sure right now. So, we'll see. Maybe we could do 16 Dawnbreaker. Sure, why not? All right. Otherwise, about coziness. I like coziness, man. Coziness is good. Coziness is good. Hey, Kato, thank you for supporting yesterday. I really did appreciate that. To take my mom's to think I'm suffering from... Oh, got you. It was so stressful. She's not an island going out. Yeah, just rest up today. Oh, man, outside, huh? Outside. You know, one thing that I should do is... should level my war within alchemy. You know? The beard fits you well. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming, right? I got a beard now. It's true. I got like an actual beard. Look at this. Hey, Mr. Rainbow. Wish you happy vault. Thank you. Resto Shaman got a good vault. These legs in vault. The druid did not. Did I sleep at all? I actually took a few hours of a nap, yeah. Basically, right after I ended the stream, because I didn't sleep last night. And right after I ended the stream, I was like... And then I woke up and I was like, ooh, Thai tea. And then I basically, now I'm here. Blur Num Num. Great name. Blur Num Num. Got 3K on your bear tank. Hey, congratulations. Oh, somebody said that on my Discord too. Just hitting it really hard. Sorry to hear that, noob. I do hope that everything goes smoothly. Sickness is no fun to deal with, you know? No fun at all. Just got, what was I gonna say? My brain's kind of mush today. Let's listen to some music and hang out, man. Let's listen to some music and hang out. I got a few hours to do keys at least. Maybe more, maybe less. We're gonna find out. We hit, by the way, the partner plus goal. Very cool. Thank you. Take Mythic Saccharin, your Disc Priest. I have no idea for Disc Priest, to be honest. What's up, TH? Hey, TH. By the way, I need to update this. So we got subs yesterday, or not yesterday, earlier today. It's so weird that I was on, huh? Let's chill and hang out. So we got, it's like 46 now, basically. This is now 46 because we got gifted subs earlier. Nobody's really playing. I don't have any other options. So the second trinket choice is interesting because I was using this ritual forge I got, but I should be using Solia's probably when I get it. I need to craft a ring on the shaman, and then my shaman will be pretty geared until next week. Do you think they're going to go back on their turbo boost whatsoever? What do you think? Do you think they're going to go back on turbo? I think they made a mistake, but I don't know if they're going to go back on it. So, you ever wake up and you're like, I believe I have some reverse peristalsis going on here. And then what you do is you're like, I don't really want to eat solid food, so you just drink a bunch of Thai tea instead, and then it goes like, blah, 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 blah. You know? Oh, I think I have a ruby from Halls of Atonement. I've got Hero Sackbird and Hero Luminar. Well, you go Loom, yeah. Loom, dude, Kragan. The Luminar trinket is so broken. I got it on my Shaman finally, and it's the first healer I've had it on this season, and I didn't quite realize how broken it was. It is ridiculously broken. You could take a Mythic Sackbird in that case. And you take Mythic Sackbird at that point, though. It is... So, actually, with how powerful it is, to be honest, you know what I should do? I should get it on my tanks. Because if I really wanted to help my keys, they didn't make this healer only, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they made this healer only. As far as I know, this is not healer specialization equipped like Brand of Ceaseless Ire as a tank specialization. I don't think they made this healer only, which was a giant mistake, because I do think you will see tanks playing it. Yep. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? You lose 5% of tank damage for this. I think tanks will play it as the season keeps going. Alright, everything's pretty enchanted and socketed. Let's go. Let's do it. Dawnbreaker. Let's roll. Pour over to Dawnbreaker. So you guys want to listen to, like, music today? I want to jam. I just want to hang out. You guys want to listen to, like, music, or just this chill stuff? If I had to poll a question, and, I mean, y'all are listening to it, I want to listen to whatever. Question for you. Would you prefer to have, like, some 21 Pilots chill vibing music, or would you prefer to have the lo-fi in the background? What is your preference? Oh, my ass in stream. I'll listen. I can split the audio, so I can listen to, like, I want to listen to something like a chill, 21 Pilot-ish vibes. You can do that. It's a cozy day. It does feel like a cozy day. That's correct. That's the vibe of today. The vibe of today is a cozy day. I'm pretty happy today. Actually, in general, I've been happy, and it's... Man, you ever worry that sometimes if you get too happy, you'll be less funny? Because one of the ways that you can deal with being unhappy is by having really good humor. So, like, if you feel too cozy and too happy, you're just kind of less funny as a person. If I could fix my Spotify, sure. Sweater, weather. It doesn't let me search. It just says something went wrong. Try reloading the page. Are you saying I need to reinstall Spotify or something? Is that what I need to do? Every time I try to search on the Spotify, it does this. 16 Dawnbreaker. Are there any actual pain points in this key? Not really. I'm pretty geared now. Yes, I have to reinstall it. Ugh, okay. I have to, like, reinstall the whole thing. Okay, so... let me just do that then. Close window. I have to go to Programs. Add or remove programs. It takes like 3 minutes, but I'm about to do a key. Alright, well, I can... Here. To practice my vocal training. Here. While we're waiting for the music, I'll sing for you. Far over the misty mountains come, through dungeons deep, through caverns old, we must away. Okay, I can't actually sing. I'm sorry. I tried. I was willing to do it. I couldn't. I can't really sing though. I should practice it apparently for vocal training. Basically, there are some people rated who have naturally talented throats, and there are other people who need to work on it a little bit. I was not blessed with that sort of genetic superiority, so I need to train mine. I almost fell asleep. Damn. ASMR right there. Look at that ASMR. Install app. Hold up. Sec. Karaoke stream. Wait, where are my downloads here? Hold up. Downloads. Excuse me. Excuse me. Install. Hello? Yeah. Wait a second. Open Spotify download. I'm trying to download it. It don't want to let me download it. Well, that's rude. Why? Well, I wanted to let me download the app. I just see it from a web browser right now. Download directly from Spotify. Oh, because I wasn't clicking the button. That would make sense. Did he link a route? Alright, log in. So, you said sweater weather? That's the song you want to do? Alright, let's do it. So, Spotify is now open. So, you said sweater weather. I am problem solving. I'm trying to be more independent. Sweater weather by the neighborhood. I bet. There we go. Music, properties, linked. Sweater weather. Yeah, it's this song. I know the song. There it is. There you go. Can you guys hear it? We in vibe cozy mode today. That's what I want to do. I want to hang out, vibe, play some resto, shaman, and maybe get some IO. I'm pretty geared now. Look, I'm pretty geared. Ready? Talents are correct. Yeah, let's go. Ready? Boom. I still think the ritual forge needs to get replaced, but it's all good though. She don't need no man to buy her flowers. Buy yourself flowers. Oh, I always forget I'm supposed to spec decurse for this. Oh, we don't have a decurse. That's okay. I don't need the root totem for Dawnbreaker. I want to heal this without using my Lumitar because I'd rather use Ritual Forge here. Fuck, that bolt went off. Ooh, gotta wake up a little bit. Fuck. All the bolts. All the bolts. They hurt. Ow. We were not kicking anything. I guess we kicked on the tank, right? I want to say, do I need to pop all my cooldowns on this pull? Not really. It was mostly just the bolt. Ah, the bolt overlaps. Bolts. Oh. If a bolt plus AoE happens, I guess without Astral Shift, I die. So maybe I need to save Astral Shift for the future. Or just get better kicks. So this pull only has one bolt, and therefore we cannot lose. Good morning, Tuller. How's it going? Do 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 do. That looked like a bolt. We're listening to Sweater Weather, having a nice time doing some keys. Although that first pull did not go according to plan. Yeah, do do do. That first pull took me by surprise. No, Kato. Absolutely not. Incorrect. No. For a second, I was doubting my resto shaman, but we just missed every kick on the first pull. For a second, I was like, wait, is this key going to be hard? I was like, no, we just missed every kick. Good landing. And I did inspect decurse. That's on the tank. That's on me. Don't get bolted down. Next one we can actually pop. We can pop Healing Tide for this cocoon. It's on the hunter. He doesn't really have much, so I'm just gonna watch him for a second. Big ritual forge. And let's go. I'm torn because you know how I really want to play my Prez Evoker, but also Resto Shaman is just better this season. Like, it's kind of difficult for me to decide at any point to get a bucket and a mop. Wait, why? I just want a Swifter. I kicked on his Reflect. I'm so sorry. My. What did I do? Got shoulders on my druid. Can only catalyze next week, though. But you just like the shoulders. Yeah, if you can get Mythic tier, it's always better, though. Hey, good morning, Anomaly. We're chilling. I didn't sleep last night, so I randomly did a stream at like 5 a.m. or something. It was cool. I ain't never really been live at that point. What's that with Mythic tier? You always take Mythic tier. You always take Mythic tier. Mythic tier is basically always, though. Nice job, Soap. Oh, I don't have a defensive for this. This could be a little hard. Just make sure that I have full health. Perfect. 5 AM is a mood, honestly. He has Spell Reflect here, so I don't kick. I kick the next one. Long time no see, stranger. What's up, Flex? Were you not here for my 4 or 5 AM stream this morning? I said certified freak. Wait, what? Yo, what's up, kid? I was here? Just kidding. I was so weird, isn't it? That I was literally live like a few hours ago. I basically just went to take a nap and then came back to stream. Okay, so we can still time this, but the first pull was super unfortunate. I have a plan here. We never kick the boss. So I should Cloudburst that right there in the future. I think one of the problems that I was having before is that I would Cloudburst too early on this fight. So then we have the Cloudburst for this next one, and / or a Trinket if I want to send it. But I think that this is just a Cloudburst, basically. Yeah. Because I still have Healing tied up. And then we have the Vampiric Embrace from the Shadow Priest. Yo, what's up, Cuervo? Long time no see. Oh, is that me? No, wait, hold on. There are 3 range people. The Shadow Priest was standing in melee. So this one is here, plus Lumathar. Ow. This dungeon is not, like, super easy to heal or anything. There you go. I have a Cloudburst about to proc, and we phase anyways. Nice. You start looking like Wolverine because of the beard? Because of the beard? Thanks, Cuervo. How you doing? Are you playing this season? What's up, Pulves? Yo. How you doing? I'll take Wolverine. I don't mind that. That's good. Yeah, that's right. I'm a professional tank player now, correct. So I Cloudburst now. And then Ascendance. And then the next one I'll have Ritual Forge up for. Never kick this boss because Warrior Spell Reflect is OP. See, that Cloudburst right there, that's the one that I just missed. I need to get much better at that, because that's actually a problem that I missed that. I got this one. Okay, perfect. So this, again, my cloudburst timings are just off this fight, which is a problem. And also people are completely out of my range because they're standing over there. Yeah. This fight kind of makes me panic heal a little bit too, but it's mostly just because I don't know my timings yet. Like, I know how to do it, right? But, like, this cloudburst here should be the right timing. But the other ones, I was completely missing my cloudburst ramps. Which is kind of like as a problem, though. Did I already open Vault? I opened it. I actually haven't checked every character. My Resto Shaman got something good, which was nice. My Druid got nothing, unfortunately. My main has had really... The last few Vaults, I've just really gotten nothing. It's been kind of unfortunate with the Druid. My Druid basically got legs, chest, and a trinket that I already have. And I already have legs and chest, so... Unfortunately, my Druid has to take a socket, but... I also have nothing to socket right now, which is a little weird. Once my tank has aggro, I can heal him here. And then you gotta respect this pull as a healer. Because it'll sneak up on you how quickly this pull can get out of hands. And I don't have decurse in particular. We're perfect timing. I thought you had a keybound for a second. That'd be pretty cool if I did. Whoops, I used that, so I can't use this. That bolts. God damn. These bolts are scaring me, man. There's only one kick here. But I'm distracted as well. That bolt almost took me out. I had to Spirit Link. Okay, my tank's cool. He's only at 20. He's at 30 stacks now. Want to damage Prot Warrior? Well, the thing is, for Prot Warrior, to min-max the damage right now is mostly about playing the right build. And what's weird is, I don't know if I like that build. Like, the Mountain Thane Execute builds compared to the other one, you know? Sup, Shock? I think that this key is going to be a practice key for Resto Shaman. Like, I've only healed it a few times this season. I know how to play the Resto Shaman. I feel very comfortable on it. But at the same time, I could be min-maxing a lot more for sure. And my team is not exactly the most experienced. So we're going in here, which is interesting. Let's go Healing Tide here and make sure he does not die. A damaging Prot Warrior video, huh? I don't know. I don't know if I'm qualified to make a DPS guide for Prot Warrior. Watching my tank, actually, I'm a little scared for my tank. So, like, see how he AMS, for example, after the dot? But that means I have to heal it, comparatively, right? Yep. They might play. They don't have to play it, by the way. It's actually an optional talent. I don't know if I was playing my Evoker, I'm pretty sure I play Double Time Dilate, but I'm not 100% convinced that I would always do that, by the way, Corvo. Sometimes. You know, this heat really likes the DK here. So I want to make a guide, not a guide, but just a video that basically says Prot Warrior and Guardian Druid play exactly the same now. Because I think that people are overcomplicating it a lot, and the truth is that Prot Warrior and Guardian Druid have nearly identical rotations at the moment. They're super similar, but people don't realize that. And I'd like to make that video, I think, though. Also, hey, Kin, if I miss your YouTube comment, it's because I'm playing Resto Shaman. I'm a little locked in. If this last dot goes off, I'm going to have to heal. Good feign. We're fine on timer, I'm pretty sure. Just that first pull, it's going to, like, come back to haunt us a little bit. I feel like our damage is decent. Well, where's he landing? Holy shit. He just lands here? I freaked out for a second. Alright, Lust. I do not like this pull. This is a bad pull. Holy, he's gonna die. Lumathar right away. Is this dot on me? This is a terrible pull. This is a bad idea. Ascendance. Bolt on me. Defensive. That means I have to burn my Astral Shift, though, which means I won't have it for the big dot. Why would you put all this? I mean, I think you can chain it in, but I don't know about doing all this at the same time. That seems like a Rough pull for me, especially because I don't have any decurses, so I'm just going to be healing this one. I mean, I guess we had big dam, so fair enough. That was a scary pull for sure. Who's this dot on? I got him. Max health, Riptide right now. Another Riptide. Chain heal. Boom. Unleash life. I did it. Nice job. Whew. Yeah, I maybe chaining. I mean, I made it. I just had to do big healing. And have Lumitar trinket. And do no damage as well. But sometimes that's what you gotta do, man. Please tell me he has a flash DR. Good. I got him at the last second. Perfect. Yep. Like I said, I could play Resto Shaman. I wouldn't be that scared of playing Resto Shaman for an actual season. Fair defensive, but I got him at the end. Good. When I have to dump healing, like this is the only dungeon I notice my mana pool, by the way. So now he's going to do this pull back to back. That's fine. Because this pull here, it only needs to be worried. Whoever has the dot plus AoE. Lumitar. Ayo, Lumitar is so good, man. It's the fact that it's a 50% DR while the shield is active. So that the fact that it's a 50% DR is insane. Use AMS before the dot, my friend. I shouldn't have to heal this. My friends, please AMS before the dot. Hunter. He feigns. I have Astral Shift, and that's fine. We healing tide this. I won't die through shift. Nice. Do a little bit of damage here. Who's this on? The Hunter. My tank is at a lot of stacks right now. He might actually need me to... Oh, he managed to survive. Good. He's got a flash DR plus fade. I like the Shadow Priest is actually using defenses, by the way. That's a really, that's a nice change of pace. Shadow Priests are not squishy, but they have to be proactive, and you can see every single time there's a mechanic, the very first thing he does is flash DR himself, the 10% DR from flash heal plus fade, which you can have for pretty much every single one. Good for him. We're only at 75%, but our timer's looking solid if I can heal second boss. Where are we going? Cool. This is mostly tank damage. Whoa, Lumitar, he got hit in the back. Trinket's clutch, man. Anyone know if we're going to have bullions? Nope. We're also not going to have uncapped crest, by the way, which is super weird. So basically, next week is nothing. Like, I mean, you can save crest, and you can upgrade, like, some things, but it's also not uncapped. I don't know why they did that. They've got to be something with Legion Remix or whatever. I don't really know why. Boom, boom, boom. This tank is pretty tanky. No. So there will, but it comes out several weeks after. It won't come out on... Next week is Turbo Boost. But it's actually Little Boost. It's Tiny Boost. It's not Turbo Boost. It's Little Boost. Where are we going? So what else is he going to pull? Not this, right? Oh, thank God. Where is he going? So he wants to do... This is a good pull here. I like this pull. This is in my route. But he added that other pack, which is fine. Let's just drop the totem to settle. Cool. Nice. Just all you have to do on this pull is dodge. It's pretty much all tank damage except for the first few dots. It's like buying the cars and not getting the keys. Not a bad analogy, to be honest. Yeah. It is a little... I don't... They have to have some specific motivation of, like, getting people to log in outside of Fellowship or something. Like, I think it's a... Because Fellowship comes out the week before things will be uncapped then, right? And maybe they're worried about the Fellowship. Don't you think that they are? If you were WoW right now, like, if you were Blizzard, would you be scared about that? Oops. Out of curiosity, if you were Blizzard, would you be scared of Fellowship? Like, actually, though? Cloudburst this. Kind of stay out, just in case I can bait these puddles away. No? I think I would be for the first month. I think that it'll have the same problems, but at first it'll be super appealing to people. People will want to play it. It has potential for a month, and then it will have the same problems. Okay, this is percentage now. Oh, we have time then. Is this percentage? No, it's not percentage. Percentage. It's not percentage. It's not percentage. Unless he's gonna pull something with the boss. Yeah, he has to pull. I was about to say he has to pull something with the boss. Okay, I got mana. Are those percentage? Wait a second. I don't think that's percentage either. So we can cloud burst this first one. Whoa. What was that extra damage just now? Holy. Lumitar. Good. And a cloud burst. What was that? That was some extra damage there for a second. Scary. It's similar with WoW. So basically, Fellowship is just... It's a game that is literally just Mythic Plus. It's very interesting. Right? Cap totem this. Oh. Oh! The casts. Holy. We save Spirit Link. I should have totem this before. 1, 2, 3. Big Riptide. Here we go. Perfect. Cool. Classes? Good question. So on the open beta, there were only 2 tanks and 2 healers. But they said they were coming out with a lot more. I think that one of the problems with the game potentially is variety because they don't have a lot of classes, or it doesn't have as much history, obviously, as World of Warcraft does. So that is potentially one of the issues with the game for sure. Yeah? Oh, these ads are just free casting. Okay, this is the overlap. No one dies through this. Perfect. That's the link. Link is so helpful right there. No one gets hit by the slam. Tank is fine. Good. We have Lumitar for next. So our single target is pretty high, which means we do have time in this dungeon like fairly easily right now, as long as these ads don't start free casting. Do I Lumitar the Decay? It's a good question. Why do I like Mythic Plus so much? I'm not sure I have a good answer to that. Honestly, it's the only form of content to me that is genuinely replayable all the time. It's a fun challenge. It engages my brain in a way where I don't get bored, but I don't know how to explain it aside from that. Like, technically speaking, there's no really good reason. It's not like, oh, it's the most fun. It's the most this. It's the most that. It's just, it's good. Don't we need percentage a little? Yeah, we need this. Oh, we have to fight this whole extra pack here. Yeah, I was gonna say, he was off by 1 mob, by the way. That's okay. This is not a hard pack. We just dodge. We still have time, but our timer's gonna be a little tighter because we have to wait. We have to waste on this. It's not a good route. Yeah. I like my route for this dungeon way better. But DPS have never tanked before, so they don't understand percentages and stuff. No one does that at this key level. No, teriyaki at this key level. No one's doing that. That is a very high key meta type thing to do. I would not recommend that anyone attempts something like that. Ooh, a little nauseous. Oh my. For a flash sale, should cop the buy spray for buy with free shipping. I mean, if it works, it works. So, here's the thing. Oh, that hail. That's not going to kill anyone, right? Oh, it's close. Oh! Bro, we might not have time because of that. Versative. Alright, this guy sucks. We have Lust for last boss, yeah. Who's this first one on? I can live with this. And it's on the DK, so I can Lumitar the next one, plus the Healing Tide Totem. I think our damage has been really substantial. So... we know who the next two are going to be on. To 100% off. Sucks to be the seller, I guess. Ascendance. Because, again, I do not have Decurse. And we know who this is going to be on. Oh! Oh, I almost missed that last tick. Our damage is high enough where we time this right now. We know who this is going to be on. Yep. Did you know that, by the way? That this is supposed to be smart targeting. So, technically, it should... it doesn't always follow. So, the next one should be on me and the DK. Should be is the key. For some reason, it does not always follow that logic. See how it was on the tank? I don't know why, but it's supposed to be smart targeting. I can decurse myself here. Good. Okay, this boss is not free to heal. 5 minutes? Dude, I don't know. We have to have a lot of damage here. You think we can do it with 5 minutes on pull? That's not a lot. Our single target has been pretty decent, but it's going to be tight now. A lot of pressure on the tank always to have, like, a better route than this, basically. Okay, that's a nice proc right there. That's a beautiful proc, actually. This one will be Lumitar right now. And then I can grab one of these and Cloudburst. Next one is Healing Tide. Certainly not a free boss to heal. Much more chill to DPS this. Okay, I'm more worried about him, and the Hunter needs a direct heal here. Good. Where's the other bomb? Did we get all of them? Make sure everybody's full health. Good. They're still sending it? Nice. I mean, hey, that's a good sale. Okay. You land with like 3 minutes, basically. It'll be tight. But not impossible. He's 63.7. Our damage is actually pretty high single target, so... we get how many more uses of cool? 2 more sets of cooldowns? Let's try. Yeah, I know. As a tank, you just do damage. There's nothing to do. I actually should... actually, speaking of which, let me put this on whoever I think... I think the Hunter will be squishier than the Priest here. Actually, that's not true. Priest will be squishier. So let me put Earth Shield on him. So we defensive the webs and we let me heal the AoE. Oof, that's tight. Tight, maybe. It's tight. It's tight. 3 minutes here. It seems like a lot, but it's not actually that much. Good, go. Immediate Lust. I full send damage as well, pretty much. At least I try to. And then we got to do big numbers. Now, again, we have a BM Hunter who can do all his damage on the move and stuff, so... should be okay. Nice. This next one... do I... I wonder if I save Lumitar for any reason. Actually. Because this one I got kind of a full ramp. Like, this is just Ascendant, so I can save Lumitar maybe for the webs. It's pretty easy to heal if I have cooldowns plans better. I was on the Priest, I didn't actually see that. I think we have good damage. Like, I think our damage is really solid right now, so... don't need it here. It's just on the Priest who has Earth Shield, and this DK who won't die to this. Perfect. Ramp. I think this one I Lumitar and I save Healing Tide. Nope, Healing Tide. Should send it now. I could do damage. Not tanking. No, I am tanking. I just like playing ults. I'm a chronic ultaholic, dude. I can't help myself. Like, I should be... so this is why my Druid's IO has fallen behind, is because I've been playing my Warrior, We have a lot of damage, actually. It's very possible we still time this right now. Because I've been... So here's the thing. If I had just played my druid, I would have so much more IO right now. But the problem is, for whatever reason, I don't feel happy doing that. Like, I just don't feel happy. Like, it's not entertaining for me to play one character. I gotta heal this. Hold up. Big healing here. 1 second. I'm a little bit behind. I got him. I got him. I got him. It's okay. I got him. Because the cloud burst pops right now. Perfect. There's one more AoE to heal, and the next one I'll have Ritual Forge, basically. I only get one more press, so I can hold it, too. We can have a mini ramp for every single one. No problem. The Ritual Forge actually helps me heal this one. Don't get hit. Oh, we time it. Our damage was very high, by the way. I think that's the fastest I've ever seen this. GG's. First pull, my bad. Wow. Our damage was very high. So it was just that first pull. All good. First pull, bolts absolutely own me. Bolts own me. My bad. Moving on from the druid. Nah, that's fine. See, my shaman feels great. Preferably I get the ring, though, because this ring is really bad. Nope, no ring. No, I play ults. I like playing ults, that's all. I get bored just playing one character, so, you know. I like being able to hop around. Alright, let me look. I got a 16 Floodgate, a 16 Dawnbreaker done. I feel like I healed that key pretty well. Aside from the first pull. I also think that if you want to be a good tank player, I think that one of the things you should do is also heal. In general. I think it's good to multi-roll, personally. And just healed that. 18 Dawnbreaker. I can't heal 18. 18, there's no way. I think I'm not ready for that. I need reps. 18 is Cloudburst timing. 16 Priory. Good try. I'll still tank. I got a warrior I want to bring up too. 18. By the way, that warrior did exactly the same amount of damage as my druid would do. He did not do more damage, although we had a little bit of a weird route. But he definitely did not. He did not out DPS my druid. And if you consider the fact that one of our DPS did not benefit from him, my druid would have done the same damage, give or take. I'm gonna change your key from a 6. No, I need 16 flood, so I don't mind. I'll just look real quick. Could do my 16 flood for sure. It's a little weird because my shaman's geared. He's got like these 16s done, but I also have this 14 priory, so I'm technically not resil against 15 in case my key depletes. I don't really want to do my key until I could find like a 15 priory or something. An 18 Ecodome. Ooh-wee. Feel a little nauseous. Baba Bowie. Good name. So I gotta look for a priories. Gotta be one of the hardest keys to pug this season, though. Get you my floodgate then. Doesn't seem like we're gonna find anything. Do you think my item level is low? Like, I'm 714. Is that considered low? Flood 17 plus is insane. I really don't think it is teriyaki. I think that key is easy, but people get hit by circles. Hey, Naya. Good morning. I feel like Floodgate is not hard. It's the same. It's easier than it was last season. But for some reason, people, like, I swear, Floodgate's hard because people get hit by stuff they're not supposed to get hit by. Like, you do weird things in Floodgate to lose that key. Bear takes less damage per second. You think so? I think that bear is super tanky. I genuinely think bear is super tanky. There's a bear right there. We could take him. I don't know about that subtlety rogue, though. Het, bro. Vaguely remember this dude from a long time ago. I panicked too much. I think eventually, once you've done enough keys, that DK was pretty decent last dungeon. Right? Did he kick and stuff? He did good damn. I don't know if he was getting PI, though. Yeah, he did. Alright, let's take him back. You panic. So, if you feel like you're panicking in M+, it really is just a rep thing. Like, you just... Oh, I guess I am low. People are 718 already, damn. 718. It's kind of wild. I don't want to heal a Brewmaster with respect. Yeah, I guess if I see, like, a 712 Havoc, I guess I think he's low. Oh, I guess I'm OCE. You good? OCE? I guess I'll be OCE. Did DK hit 718 today? Damn. Oh, I remember this guy. It's weird how everybody knows each other. Voidoid. It's a pretty geared Shadow Priest. But yeah, so like eventually you get past that. Like I actually don't think that healing or tanking Mythic Plus is that stressful, personally speaking. Ugh. Like, I don't have any anxiety about it, but I know that other people really struggle with it. This guy is overqualified for this. He's fine. Take him. Hunters are a bit hit or miss for damage, but I won't take a mage. Oof. That is a little bit of nausea today. I ate something weird yesterday, apparently. Wow. Is the music an okay volume? Are you guys? Is the music too low? Can you guys even hear music? It's good music. Wait. Can you guys hear the music? I like this one. Prot Warrior. Oh, he's good. He's got a main tank as well. It's high. You good? OCE? It isn't too loud. Yeah, I just want it to be like in the background a little bit. Like slightly louder maybe. I don't normally play music, but today is a cozy day. Robbie Rob. A feral druid. Interesting. I mean, could use a feral druid. What do we need in this comp? Havoc or feral druid, right? And Akina, let me know if you need tanking later. I bet. No, I have issues? Okay. Hey, Luke. Luke Skylarko. Play Guardian as well. It's some plus 18. Don't you feel like you're running out of defensives? Nah. But I would say... yeah, I'll take a Feral. We can play NA if Hunter is okay. Don't bother me. We can play NA. If you want. But we just need to remake the group. I don't mind playing NA. That tank was pretty decent. Let's just take him and get him. Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know who Robbie Rob is, but yeah. Play Guardian as well as some LSA. So, I think the biggest thing for me, when it comes to Guardian Druid is whether or not you play that Rage of the Sleeper versus Flashing Claws. If you play Rage, then you won't have a problem, I think. Alright, now you want a warrior tank. Ah, damn. Missed that tank. It doesn't bother me whether I play NA or OCE, though. As a Mistweaver? Yeah. I already feel like that on my warrior. Kaji. Is this the DK? Everyone knows everyone. Is that the DK Kaji? I've played with him before. I was gonna take a warrior, though. For this comp. Is that... I'm worried about an inexperienced prop pal. Dad Banger X. Hey, what's up, Kaji? It is you. I knew it was you. Uh, Dad Banger X. I guess that's a pretty high rank. Do you wanna? What's your warrior? Is your warrior geared? As long as you're comfy on the warrior Kaji, then sure. Hmm. Yeah, is a solid name. Hey, Lara. Do you like Lara? Do you ever name one of your characters Dad Banger X? Or I guess for you it would be like Mommy Banger X. All your characters are motherly in nature. Cool. As long as your character is geared, Kaji, no problem. Do. Oh, Thread, that's you? Oh, that's you. I didn't realize that was you. Oh, Kaji, your warrior already has this. Oh, yeah, it's okay. I didn't realize your warrior was so high. I would have taken your pally then. I couldn't see your main IO, by the way. I don't know if you have your characters linked, but I couldn't see your main IO. Paladin calls Sugar Mommy, if that counts. Yeah, fair enough. I know someone, they told me, they went to, like, one RP server had two more funny ones. I know somebody who a long time ago, they went on sugardaddy.com and they actually found one, and they've been set for the last 11 years because this dude has just paid for literally everything. Imagine finding that. Imagine that happened to you. They've been set 11 years. They've never had to worry because they just randomly, like, found this. Like, actually, from the website. Isn't that crazy? I think it's pretty wild to me. Right, let's do Floodgate. Floodgate 16 should not be hard to heal. Do I have enough crest to make this ring? Not yet. Not yet. One more dungeon. Thread, are you enjoying the season? You're playing keys at a high level. Do I know the singer Jade? No. My first ever, long time ago when I was 16, my first ever girlfriend was named Jade, but she had a weird spelling. Like back in high school. That was back in the day when you didn't really like, cause I was like a very unattractive, kind of unhealthy kid who didn't ever go outside and grew up in different institutions and stuff. So like, I remember I was like, oh my god, there are things other than boys. Just to chill out. Yeah, that's fine. I'm chilling. Pugging isn't the greatest experience. Yeah, you do not have a team to play with, Red. So I'm running into the problem of just playing off meta. The fact is, no one really wants me at the moment, and it's kind of sad. I think that tank balance is actually fine right now, but literally no one wants me. Oh, Kaji, I didn't realize your warrior was already up here. Thanks for coming, I guess. I want to get my Resto Shaman up a bit. I do still need a better trinket, though. This ring and Ritual Forge are not good for Resto Shaman. Otherwise, it feels chill. Yeah, I've already been thinking, like, do I play Fellowship, or how do I want to do this, though? I expect as a DPS, just gear up every might be meta. You choose the three. Well, you first of all, you play PTR and stuff, and you get an idea of what might be meta. But also, I think more than that, you have to figure out what you're good at, first and foremost. Like, you have to understand, like, just because Arcane Mage is meta, if I can't play it well, please don't play Mage. Can I just make this a PSA? Can I please make this a PSA? If you're not a good Mage player, just don't play it, dude. Just log off your Mage and don't log into it. Like, you know, I'm gonna be real with you. Mage is one of those things. So, like, okay. Ultimately, though, you gotta... Everyone has a playstyle preference. Some people prefer melee, some people prefer range, some people prefer casters, some people prefer BM Hunter. Like, if I was going to play DPS right now, I would simply say, I think I would be the best. Out of the current meta, at this exact moment in time, I'm pretty... Ouch. I'm pretty sure that I would be the best, and that's my Ritual Forge and everything gone. That was all my ancestors. That was so sad. All I did was cast the Riptide, but I should have waited even more. It's okay. I should have waited even more. I know how Warrior plays, and he didn't have threat on that. I should have been standing here because he'll only have Thunderclap this, and that's technically my fault. I only play Fire Mage. I am so sorry. Fire Mage is fun. I'm so sorry. You only play Fire Mage. That's not good. I'm so sorry to hear that. It is what it is. There are some people who only play, like, Windwalker, Monk 2. Yeah, so basically, you're a melee DPS then. Does that make sense? Like, if you classify yourself, then you're a melee DPS, right? You're a good Windwalker, a DK, or a Ret Pally. One of those is going to be good, and the other ones will not. So you choose. So you basically, at the start of the PTR cycle, you're going to say, hey, I want to play one of these things because it's going to be good. Which one should I play? And then you make a decision. Make sense? It ain't going to be Windwalker. Statistically, you are correct. Statistically, it's not going to be Windwalker. Yeah. Kind of sad, huh? I feel like Windwalker could get a little buff in M+. That would probably be reasonable. If I send my kick here and then he chains, there's going to be a kick in the edge here. Okay, so here we pop this. I'm going to get this range kick in a second because that's my job as the range kick in this group. I have cooldowns planned for this because it's actually a big healing pull. Also, you need to maybe heal your tank on this pull, which I'm not against doing in any way, shape, or form. I trust my tank. I know he's a good tank, but also it's okay to heal your tank a little bit on this pull. Does he want that loader bot? I'm going to pull it for him. Sometimes as a tank player, I know that it's very frustrating because you want to aggro that loader bot, but that one guy doesn't want to come in. So it's okay to aggro it for him normally. Because he as a warrior can't like turn around and just turn his back and get it. So if you're not a good Havoc player, also please don't play Havoc. Not that you'll do low damage. Like if you're a good melee DPS, the truth is you're going to do damage as Havoc, but you'll also just be perma floor pov. Like once again, okay, I actually have a gigantic rant to go on for World of Warcraft. There is a significant problem with the game. I started talking about this yesterday, and it has to do with AI, ChatGPT, and the fact that people don't think for themselves anymore. Everyone fucking carbon copies everything. Like literally in World of Warcraft, what you do is if like, oh, hey, Soap, if I told you maybe you should try Havoc. Havoc's really good right now. What's the first thing you would do? Would you read your talents? No. What's the first thing you would do? And Soap, you're an independent player. Like you cook. What's the first thing you do? Yep. You're not going to go read your talents. You would go Google it. And then if you see demon hunters, and you might go to the class Discord. What if you go to the class Discord and they say, actually right now we're all playing this talent. And the difference between that talent is a 0.5% difference. Let's call it a 0.5% difference, okay? And then, on top of the fact that it's only a 0.5% difference, it's 30% harder to play, except that you're learning the spec. So because you were told to play that, you're going to do significantly worse. But if you had read your talents, you would have been like, you know what? I think as I'm learning, I'm going to play the easier version. A classic one was when momentum was a thing. Like, when momentum was a thing versus inertia, I believe, was the talent choices for Havoc. Like, a lot of people should have been playing inertia. Or whatever it was. I'm not sure if I have the names exactly right, because I'm not a Havoc player. But do you know what I mean? But if you sim it, it'll tell you. In the same way for Guardian, the double flashing claws sims a little higher, but you shouldn't play it. Like, if you're learning how to play Guardian, like, don't play double FC. Like, it's probably not the right move to be, like, greeting your damage. Because the thing is that people endlessly put out, yeah, but it's more damage. How much more damage? How much more damage? Because if you actually take a step and you're like, it's 1% more damage. Oh, well, 1% more damage. That doesn't seem like a lot. No one talks about that. They're like, it's more damage. It sims higher. Sims are not how you should tank or heal. I actually have such a problem with the fact that people don't ever think for themselves anymore in World of Warcraft. The talents are fully cooked. The trinkets, no one likes to experiment. Everyone just copies, carbon copies and stuff. And I just think that it kind of changes the environment of the game as well. It's not just like, it's the fact that tank balance is actually genuinely pretty decent right now, but my bear won't get invited. If I was playing my Prez Evoker this season, God forbid I wanted to play Prez Evoker, the community perception on that spec is literally so bad that no, I wouldn't be able to play the game. Even if it could do exactly what I could do on my Resto Shaman. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but that's why I like PTRs, because I get to experiment. I get to try all the trinkets. The second that it goes live, if I decide on the wrong spec, guess what? I don't get to play the game. Like, it's actually, WoW has become, it's always been like this, to clarify. I'm not complaining for no reason, but it's especially bad now. EU is a little different. It's always a key level above, by the way. So just to clarify, EU is always a key level above. Just so you know. Let's go sub to Final Fantasy. Well, I mean, Fellowship is coming out, and I'm not sure if Fellowship will have that problem. It probably will. You would imagine, right, that Fellowship would just have the same problems. It's just M+, right? Like, won't it just have the same problem, though? I think so. That 18 plus in EU is basically 17 in NA. If I go... so if you open queue right now, how many 18s are listed? The better question to ask is this. If you open queue right now, how many are listed? Woosie? Not how many will you get into, but just straight up how many are, like, right now as you open queue. It's 9 a.m. exactly. So it's 9 a.m. It's a little off time. But how many would be listed? Like, I'm 2? 3? He's going to get 2 of them. He did not get 2 of them. That's okay. So, like, 5. 5? Not bad. 5 is solid. 5's a lot. Oh, I missed. Shit. That was a good double. I'm trying to get there. I dwarf to save the global. Nice. Good job. All good. No problem. 7. So 7 is good. Like, if I go to NA right now and I check, I think it'll be less than 5. People really just, I think they underestimate that probably the hardest thing at a certain point is literally finding the keys. Like, no joke. Just being able to, there's one. Yeah, there's one, right? Like, literally. I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. Good job, Kaji. Thank you, Kaji. Sorry. Sorry, Kaji. I made him basically just go out to do that. This should have been my job to get those 2, and then he could have charged the boss back for extra cleave. There's literally one, and it's a team. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I think that, so Thread, you're a tank who has title experience, no? And people, I think people know you. Like, your name is, I don't want to say iconic, but people know who you are. It's gotten far more competitive than it used to be. And I think that if I asked you, could you pug to title this season? I'm imagining that, oh, my game just closed out. Holy. You got it. The answer is yes, right? But probably with a great, like, how many hours you got to put into that? Like, how many hours are you willing to put in? Like, a day for the rest of the season. For 6 months. Until midnight comes out. And forget about playing Fellowship or other games because you'll fall behind. I don't know. Is that really how we want to be gaming? I think our timer is good right now, by the way. But I've been playing a little lazy. So it's a time to mental ratio. I think I have the skills to do so. But especially if I'm playing off meta, I would have to make a significant decision about whether or not it would be worth it for me. That I am not so sure about. Because I do not like stress. I just don't. My IO score simply does not mean enough for me to justify disliking my game time. I don't value myself as a player based off of my IO score. And that is a problem. If I basically thought that I was less of a human being because my IO was low, then I would be forced, because I don't want to be less of a human being, into getting higher IO. But I don't think that. Actually, in terms of my ability to be good this season, I feel like if I can hop over to any healer and heal a 16 or a 17 right now, pretty solid. Pretty solid. If I can hop over to any tank and tank a 16 or 17 this season, feel pretty solid. If I could hop over to a DPS and do decent, I'm pretty happy with the season. Just one change what you're doing. Yeah, sure. Dabs, go for it. Yeah. Shammy lost. Yeah, I got it. I think we lost the start with our current timer and our cooldowns. Yeah, I think we lost the start, not the damage amp. Yeah, go for it. I appreciate any tips for sure. Warrior might need a little healing here. I'm not an expert. Resto Shaman is my 6th healer, by the way. It's the healer I actually have. When did I level mine? I didn't even have a Resto Shaman for. It was the last healer I ever decided to try. Shaman was the last max level character I ever made. And Enhance is still one of the only specs in all of World of Warcraft that I've never played. Actually. Enhance is, I think. Is it the only spec in World of Warcraft that I have actually spent exactly 0 seconds on? Pretty sure. I mean, I've played a subtlety rogue before back in Shadowlands. Like, I actually have played everything. Oh, am I missing Unleash Life casts? That makes sense. This first one, we just Lumathar Trinket, but probably just Healing Tide. I mean, you can rotate pretty well here, so we Healing Tide now. Do I also Lumathar Trinket? Do I need to double up? I mean, we could. Doesn't feel... I mean, this is probably super easy because I just Ascendance the next one, right? And then... Well, I guess that hurts a fair bit. I mean, that hurts a little bit. You see now on set because you had 2 of them together. I think I'm just kind of lazy, to be honest. One of the things about Resto Shaman, I will say, is I kind of get a little lazy. Because it's pretty straightforward. Like, you don't have to min-max on this healer comparatively to other healers. And that's why I like it. I like chilling, to be honest. Sure, no one has low here. But I think it's just not missing casts, like, because you want to unleash life on cooldown. But that's, I mean, so, as long as I do good, like, I am considering this to be good right now, I'm happy. The next one, I just Ascendance, and I save Link for the pull after, probably. These are 1 minute apart, give or take, so I should have Ascendance. It's slightly more than that, actually, so... Can you Lumathar Trinket every single phase? God, this Trinket is so good. I didn't have this Trinket, by the way, until the end of last week. I raided last... Okay, so I set up a healing ramp here. We Ascendance this for sure. Boom. Big heals. I probably didn't even need to cast that Riptide. I'm playing the talent that consumes the Riptide, but to be honest, I have so much healing, I don't even need to press it. I could have done way more damage there. No, I'm playing 2 minute Ascendance. Could just be that way. Yeah, Void Weaver, it does a lot of damage, and I've played with some good ones, but it's just I think that Void Weaver, you need to min-max a little bit on higher keys. Like, you need to get your ramps kind of perfectly timed, otherwise you're going to be in trouble on Void Weaver. Void Weaver is not a healer you can play willy-nilly. Like, you have to work a little hard at it. So yeah, because you just alternate Healing Tide and Ascendance for every single one of these jump starts, and you will never, ever... You, like, literally can't lose the phase on this. I understand. Keep in mind that I'm actively learning as I'm doing this. All right, bye, Thread. Thanks for hanging out. I feel like, so 3 minute Ascendance, the only reason you would play it is A, for Gigaburst healing, or mostly for damage, no? Like, just the haste buff. Would you not kind of play it for damage with respect? Hold up. Yo, where'd my mouse go? That was so weird. Can I get through this without Healing Tide? Probably. Yeah, I can. I had the Lumathar Trinket, so... If I can save it for next pull, that would make me feel uber confident. Oh, that last one. I made choices, and that choice was wrong. I made choices, and I would like to clarify, that was not the right choice. I got very lucky that we're just overgeared for a 16. Like, that was a mistake. I absolutely should have pressed my Healing Tide. I would tell you it was calculated, except that it absolutely was not. I would tell you that I knew that was going to happen, and I would be lying to you. Whoops. The haste buff is perfect when you need to use Ascendance. I feel like... Oh, we're doing this pull. That's fine. Keep in mind, my Resto Shaman is not min-maxed either. Oh, I could have used the Healing Tide for sure then, because I don't even need it here. Trick shots. No sleep for the Wicked. I took a few hour nap. I napped earlier. That's why I was gone for a few hours. I streamed at like 5. What did I do today? I went get that kick. I went like in the AMs my time I started stream. Like 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. or something. And then I took a nap. And then I woke up, tried to have some Thai tea, and then got back on the game. Really, there's like 4 or 5 when you need max. 4 or 5 cast max, we really need a sentence. That's true. It's fair. Got your 3K rating. Hey, congratulations. Prop Pally is kind of a sweaty tag. I feel like Prop Pally, not that it deserves more credit, but you know what I mean. Yep, no problem. Whoa, don't kick on his spell reflect. So sad. All right, prep a little bit here. This is, whoa, he got blasted. Absolutely blasted. I was supposed to Healing Tide that. I pressed Lumitar without Healing Tide, and I almost got absolutely blasted. Reload. Let me stop this. Okay, next one is Ascendance here. Prep a little bit, because I need to... I'm playing the thing that consumes the other thing. I press Unleash Life before the damage happens. 1, 2, 3. Holy, that's... This is... this hurts. That... I should have prepared better, apparently. That's with Ascendance? I kind of thought Ascendance would honestly hard carry it. It absolutely did not. Is this Spirit Link next? I'm making decisions. This is Spirit Link. That trick shot might go off too. Okay, so keep one person max health on... Oh! That RPG was tough. Okay. And that was the last one. Wow, that... I really thought Ascendance would carry that way harder than it did, by the way. Do you know why Ancestral is better cast Chain Lightning on... Wait, Chain Lightning? I thought you would Lightning Bolt single target. I mean, unless you have Lava Burst. You basically always have Lava Burst now, right? Last season I felt those mobs... yeah, I mean, those mobs do hurt. I misprepped it. I could have healed it a lot better. I think you gotta plan your first... I feel like you would not Chain Lightning single target, right? Do you? Is it something to do with what like thing the ancestors cast? Yeah, these kelps are tough, but I'm a Resto Shaman, so it shouldn't be that hard, to be honest. I'm a Resto Shaman, dude. I have literally knock up, cap totem, and then another knock up in this bowl. The ancestor chain... Wait. Hold up. What? That doesn't make any sense to me. Is that real? So you're saying that single target, the ancestral crit, there's no way. So I have that knock up. You're saying single target, I'm not supposed to be casting Lava Burst, but Chain Lightning? Is that real information? Really? Hold up. I'm going to have to, I don't know, because I cook. We're talking like a 0.2% difference. Okay. Okay, all right. That's not crazy. Our timer's a little tight, no? I'm good. We could pull this into boss. I'm pretty confident healing this. But I guess we'll do some damage for now. Yeah, that the change to the Blood Warper, one of the best changes. They should do that to more dungeons. They're equal. Okay, all right. But you don't, so you're saying that you still never cast Lightning Bolt even single target? I still thought Lightning Bolt was the play, no? So I never basically cast an actual Lightning Bolt. It's still Chain Lightning, even if I don't have Lava Burst up. Interesting. Really? So I should just take it off my bars? These are the types of things where eventually as I get into a spec, I don't mind asking people questions, right? Always Chain Lightning. Interesting. So I have had this on my bars. I don't even need this on my bars. That's interesting. Okay, so I want to wait like a second here. I'm just going to greed for like 2 seconds, and then I Healing Tide this. I don't think I Lumitar. I think I Ritual Forge this. Which, by the way, is not a good trinket for Resto Shaman, but it's what I have available, so all good. Yeah, we can loss one up. That's fine. Cloudburst, because I think people will get hit, maybe. Perfect. Easy first healing. I wonder what the HPS will look like on this boss. Probably drop a Cloudburst now. I don't know if that's the perfect timing here. Oops, I might have messed up. I was greeting that a little bit. This one is Lumathar here. Do I have to Ascendance this? Maybe. Probably shouldn't greet it. You know, pressing Lumathar like that, I probably should stagger it on this boss and just plan a Cloudburst better. I'm lusting. This next one I'll have lust for, so this is probably the one where I'll drop like a stone bulwark for myself. So I take... Oh, that's a nice proc. That is a beautiful proc right there. So I set up a ramp, technically. I don't know if I can get through this with just lust. Hold up. Chain heal. Chain heal. Riptide squishy target. Riptide squishy target. Defensive myself. Oh, people got hit. Okay. So I managed to get through that without the Spirit Link, which means that now I'll have coverage for everyone. Good. Okay, that's fine. Our single target damage with this Hunter, he is blasting. I will say. I'm not going to let him die because he is, he's doing massive damage here. I have a double Ancestor here, but I still think this one is a Spirit Link, probably. I got to plan this a little better when I get to a 17. Because item level won't carry it that much harder than I'm currently doing. I just have to split my Lumathar and that Ascendance. I doubled up. I shouldn't have done that. This one is a back to healing tide now. No problem. I also have a Lumathar up. Probably should just Lumathar, actually. Because I'm not... Or there's not going to be another one. Yeah, you have to do actual HPS this fight. This is not a fight that you can mess around with a little bit. Yeah, it's like a 6 mil HPS boss. But that's okay, I can do that. Yeah, 6 mil HPS, no problem. Yeah, and I actually healed that poorly too. I think I could have done even better. Not bad, not bad. For sure I could have done better there, actually. Harder to heal than Kajin? So, I think... It's interesting to heal because there's actually a rise and fall in the damage pattern, whereas Kajin was just literally non-stop misery, like the entire time. Okay, Insta Dispel. We know how to do this. Harder to heal. I think Brawn Pike, well, as an example, Brawn Pike is scarier because, I hope this is on me. If it's on me, what I can do here is I can maybe Earth Elite. I don't know if it allows him to reset his stacks, but it might help him a little bit. Don't get hit by a frontal, please. If it's on me, I can Dwarf, and then I can Dispel my tank. Should be helpful. It's a pretty scary pull with how they changed it. Oh, perfect. So that's on me, which means I can Dispel my tank here. Nice, because I can Dwarf myself. Brawn Pike is scarier because you don't know if a cast is going to go off. So as a healer, Brawn Pike is incredibly scary because almost inevitably somebody's going to miss a kick. And then you have his pulsing damage on top of a kick, and you're like, oh, no. That's the scary part with Brawn Pike. With at least Swamp Face, there's nothing else that happens, except people getting hit by waves, I suppose. I think that Kajin was by far the most fun healer fight that's ever been made. Unless you were a Mistweaver, because movement sucks. Yeah, if you're a healer, I got it just yesterday. Cannot express to you how powerful this trinket is. Because what I didn't quite factor in is it's not just the shield on demand, which is obviously very good. That's not why it's OP. It's actually the fact that it's a 50% DR while it's up. Do you know how crazy that is? Like, I didn't really factor in exactly how wild, like that. The 50% DR is something else. That is an insane value on that. I didn't quite think about that. I'm gonna have to do this here. I think I pop Ascendance and just get through this. I can heal the next one without, because I'm gonna have a tick of this go off here. Dispel now. Perfect. Astral Shift. Oh, no, my game crashed. Fuck. That's bad. Spear Link? Okay. Okay, I need help. I need help. Why does sometimes my game just shut off? Every single window on my PC just shut down. Like my Twitch chat is now... Every application just randomly closes as if I've hit a Windows key, but I promise you I'm not hitting anything. Why does that happen? That's happened twice today. Why? What am I pressing that I don't understand that I'm pressing? What's up, Zen? Yes, it's a 50% DR while it's active. I'm good. WASD gaming? Yeah, of course, Caesar. Do you have multiple screens? Yes. I have to heal this without cooldowns, basically. No problem. It's like... It's not a black screen. It's, But something, I do something. It's like I've hit a control Windows or something like that. So this one's Lumitar here. So see how little damage... It's not the shield, it's the DR from it. That's crazy. Make sure that nobody dies. Good Ascendance proc. I need that one chain here. Oh, I didn't get it. Lag. Whoa, sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. I got it, I got it. Not my bad. Yeah, Void Glass is not... Do you have an option you're... Maybe? No, I don't think so. Like, I'm going to my second monitor right now. But it's like, literally, it's like, that's why I died there. Because it just tabs out to it's like tabs out to my desktop, right? This first one is just a healing tide. Should be okay, I think, to carry it. But just in case, we'll do some healing because our timer is fine. So this is not the time for me to greed my damage. This is the time for me to do healing. Well, healing tide was actually not technically... Alright. Dude, that's like... I did 8 million burst healing there. This does a lot more damage than I remember it doing. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so... I know I have Ascendance for the next. I have Shift for myself. Is he gonna AMS? Oh, why'd he climb me with it? Holy, I'm so glad I had Shift for that because he just casually walked into me with that. Okay, I'm gonna go to one of the range ones. I shouldn't be taking my melee. Maybe I sometimes click on... But it's not like a dual monitor thing. Did I just take my tank circle? I'm so sorry. I hate it when people do that to me. It's like I've alt-tabbed, basically. The next one I have Lumitar for. And then a ramp here. Ooh, I got him. I got him. I got him. I got the tank. He's in a puddle right now. I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him. Lumitar right now. Okay. Ascendance. Let's just get through this. This is IO for me, so allow me to lock the fluke in. Also keep in mind that damage patterns as a healer is basically how you heal. And I do not have a fundamental understanding of the damage patterns because I've only done this a few times on healers. He did not have turtle. Is this... So, I assumed that DK would be fine, but I should have had another healing surge on him because he almost wasn't. If this was a 17, right? Whoop, he got stunned. Do I Spirit Link for him? I got him. I don't want him to die to that, so I have to waste the Spirit Link there. But I'll be able to heal the next one because I got Healing Tide back. I have Shift for myself here. Not worried about myself. And then I'll have the Healing Tide. Yeah, I don't think this... I think that this boss is not super free. I mean, I don't know. It's probably just an inexperience thing or like a panic thing. Because I don't think he's that bad, but it feels pretty rough. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a DPS defensive thing. It's one of those bosses where, like, if your DPS don't help you, it just feels real tough. That's probably what it is, actually. Okay, let me get out. Ooh, it's bad. I'm sorry. I gotta Lumitar this right now, actually. I misprepped that, so, like, that misprep there, we'd be dead. Yeah, I mean, I've had to burn a few things, but it's okay, so I should be taking this one. I burned those puddles just now. That's my bad. We're going to have a little less space to move around. There's only one more phase to worry about, so here we drop the Cloud Burst. I drop an Earth Ellie just for my own max health for the next phase that's coming up. Here, like, see, like that right there? See how he bark skinned late? That means I'm going to have to Ascendance now because I have to heal this a little extra. That's fine, though, because then I have Spirit Walkers. The Cloud Burst pop... Oh, he got hit by a line. That's okay. Because our timer is not that tight. Like, we have it, so... And then I cloudburst again, but that was a wrong cloudburst. I shouldn't have cloudburst that global. Yeah, it's basically the fact that you have to save cooldowns for the AoE, but also the Giga Zap also. All right, GG's. I could have played that much better for sure. For sure. Hey, Kaji, thank you for coming to tank. GG's. I think I should block your entire... Oh. There you go. Kaji, thank you for coming to tank. I appreciate it. My... So when it gets to 17, I'll have to be a little better, but also I don't want to play this trinket. This trinket's kind of bad, and also this thing is bad, though. I wait till the end, though. GG's. Nice job, nice job. I did not know about the chain lightning thing. That's interesting. Okay, so why does that actually happen, though? This is probably important for me to know now. Do I have room? I'll see what I do, though. Congrats on the auto droplets. Thank you. Yeah. I'm getting a little bit. Yo, what's up, Pickle? Drenching the Homan tonight? Yeah. That's the way. That's the way. What was your damage there, Kaji? It is a little higher than my druid. Were you playing execute build? No, see, this is what I was thinking. On my warrior, right? This is, I'm gonna inspect your gear. Hold up. What's your Queen Nagura? Can I? How do I end up being a streamer where I can just go on a hike or cycle through the mountain? I don't know how to ride a bike, but how can I end up being a streamer like Nagura where I could just be like, guys, I want to hike around Thailand. Can you come hang out with me? And then people come hang out with me. What is the secret tech to become like that? Like how do I get there? You know what I mean? Be a hot blonde. I should dye my hair blonde. Interesting. Interesting. Be a pretty woman in a niche of Caesar. I like how you are calling yourself out right now. You got to have bobs. Well, it's not that I do. She lives in and has an amazing view. I live in Thailand. That kind of, I mean, that's got to count for something, right? Like I live in Thailand. I feel like that's got to count for something. I mean, there's some, I don't go anywhere, but like I don't really go outside, but technically I live in Thailand. So there are some pretty places here. I'm just self-aware about it. That's fair. 715. Congrats on the deadlift. I'm looking at his gear because I wanted to compare it to what I have available. Aside from Solia's, because I'm playing Nether Prism on my warrior, and his talent's he's not playing the execute build. He's playing... Oh, wait a second, Kaji. Instigate over Bloodborne? Can I ask you a question, Kaji? You said you could play Instigate over Bloodborne? Out of curiosity? Why do I live in Thailand? Any specific reason? I just love it here. It's my home. I've lived here for almost 8 years. Iron Trinket probably... Yeah, Iron Trinket's always like that for every tank. Surprisingly, not that much. What was his single target on Swamp Face? I want to compare. No fucking way. Kaji, get out of here. Why does that say... Kaji, why did you do 3 million single target without an execute build? What? I can't beat that on my druid. Not even close. What is this 3 mil single target? Yeah, but I have brand on my druid. And I don't get close to 3 mil single target, though. Yeah, I know that brand is big. I have brand on my druid. Why is what? You just ain't a warrior? I mean, I've been trying to compare druid and warrior damage in dungeons. I'm trying to look at his build and check if there's anything I'm missing or something. No, I mean, it's a pretty standard build aside from... You're not even playing the execute build. Like, you're not playing through massacre or sudden death. Bro, what? And are you playing... So you're not playing... You're playing Gathering Clouds then, right? On your hero talent? Or Thorum's Might? Oh, you are playing Thorum's Might. Okay. So you're playing this talent. Whoa. That's a lot of damage. I cannot compete with that, to be honest. Okay, bye, Caesar. Wow. Well played. Well played. All right, respect, respect. All right, what are we doing next? What did I get from that? A 17 Streets of Wonder. It's pretty easy, though. Having a drink when you hit empty, that's fair. Oh, Caesar, thank you for the sub, dude. Every sub, by the way, you see this goal in the top left of the screen. When that hits the number, every sub increases by 1, including gifts and stuff. I will do an in real life Thai food stream where we'll go out and we'll kind of eat our way through the country. Should be exciting. The last time I did an in real live stream, does include gifted. It does include gifted. Not that there's no rush for it whatsoever. I just wanted to make it a goal for stream. Because the last time I did an in real life Thai stream, people were like, "Can you show us the food?" But the problem is that I can't. I'm not really allowed to eat. But I had a friend and I was like, "Hey, if we were gonna do this, if somebody gives 50 subs, we will go eat whatever you want us to eat." Well, I mean, I guess actually within some reason here. You do not have to. It's just basically there. We're gonna get it whenever we get it. I'm not in a rush. Not in a rush. But I do think it would be pretty cool. I think that Thailand is an amazing country. I want to show people my home. Like, I really want to show people how awesome it is to live here. But I also have to stop convincing people to move to this country. Because every single person I've ever been like, "Oh, you should come visit Thailand." You know what they do? "Oh, let's play with Winters." You know what they do? They move here. Need your key, Dalgroth 1. I just healed that. How do you do with that reflect shield on the first lust pull in streets? What reflect shield? Wait, what reflect shield? What reflect shield? Refraction shield. I learned something new today. I just learned something new about Mythic Plus. I had no idea that they did that. I had actually no clue they did that. I had no idea that was I had zero clue. I had no idea. I know that as a healer, you have to be like really on top of healing that, but I had no idea that they did that. Dude, what? Apparently there's a reflection. I didn't know. You purge it. No idea. You live in Thailand too? Wait, are you Ben Kon Thai Mai? The one thing I wish I could do is I wish I could speak better Thai, to be honest. Wait, are you Thai? The Thai people don't really play World of Warcraft. Like, Thai people in general, like, World of Warcraft is sadly not that big in Thailand. You are Thai. That's really cool. Do you play WoW? Are you a World of Warcraft gamer in Thai? Here's my question for what's your ping? Do you play NA or EU? Ooh. Like seriously, people don't play World of Warcraft in Thailand. World of Thailand. So, there's other games. You play NA? What's your ping at? Wait, what? So you have like 200 plus ping, right? Like 220 ping, give or take? You gotta have like the high, because that's what I have. Wait. To NA? You have 120 ping to NA? How? Oh, in OCE. Yeah. OCE is slightly better. So if we take a look at my ping right now, I guess I'm not in the dungeon yet. Hold up. This is OCE. This is OCE ping. This is very low right now in open world. But the second I get into this dungeon, it'll be like 220. I just get used to it. I use exit lag. It does help a little bit. I don't know what it's like. Yeah, I don't know what that's like. What is that like, man? I don't know what that's like. Dabsy, where are you from? Wait, hold on. Wait. Represent your country. Where are you? Where are you guys from? It's actually so... You're from the Czech Republic? And you play with 7 ping? What's up, Solo? How's it going, dude? I haven't seen you in forever because I got banned on green. You know? I wish I had that ping so I could pump more. Yeah, I imagine playing Outlaw on that ping, by the way. Hey, Solo, it's good to see you. Belgium here, Australia. All right, all right. Czech Republic. I wonder, so if I was going to play Fellowship, I wonder if I would do that, though. Oh, it is what it is, Solo. It was kind of unfortunate. I put it in my Discord for what it's worth. If you want to know the drama of what happened, it's in here for what it's worth. If you're interested in some drama, this is where it's at. South Africa. Hey, did you know that I'm actually South African? By the way, it was super strange. Did you know that by actual ethnicity? Did you know that by actual ethnicity I am African American? This is not a joke. Like, my mom is from Africa. Her family has been there for like however many generations, and my dad is from America, and he's been there for as many generations. So I am, as strange as it sounds, like African American. Nagura is online. Oh, well, I guess we have to go watch her. Want me to get some advice from her? I'm in there. Wait. No, I mean, I think that... I mean, she's been... How long has Nagura been streaming for? Dabsy, I've only been streaming for like a year. I'm a new stream. I feel like she's been streaming for so long. I mean, it would be really cool, I think, to just be able... Because, like this morning. Here's an example, right? This morning, I couldn't sleep. I had to pull an all-nighter just because I really couldn't sleep at all. And, you know... Yeah, I mean, but so, like, the thing is... And I just wanted to come hang out with people. So I just was like, oh, I could just stream. I'm not going to sleep, you know what I mean, though? And that's myself. But it's those people stream for different reasons. And for me, I stream for my mental health. Like, it's so good for me to stream because I can talk to people and stuff, you know? All right, let's go over to Priory. Easy dungeon. Let's get my Brazil. I hope you're doing well, though, Solo. Thank you for saying hi. I went to bed, you were online. Well, that's a rare occasion, because normally I sleep. Like, hopefully I sleep a little bit better than, you know what I mean? The idea is that I sleep there. So, wait, we have Australia represented, Belgium represented, the Czech Republic represented. Isn't it kind of wild, as scary as technology is, that we are actually across the world from each other? And we can still communicate? I'm in Thailand. I'm like 8,000 miles away from you. I think it's kind of cool. You inspired me to tank on Warrior. Hey, how's it going? Dude, this Warrior tanked 3 million single target in the last 100. Winters is tanking this one. I don't think I've ever seen Winters tank, by the way. I've never seen him tank before. I'm going to inspect his talents, and we're going to be scared, probably. Ah, no, it's okay. Ooh, heavy rip. It's interesting. The most charming thing about Twitch is worldwide. It's true. Yeah. At some point, you're going to have to do the higher stuff, but if you're enjoying it, then great. I think that there's a lot of problems with WoW, and there's a lot of problems in general, but the main thing is that we forget it's a game, and we're supposed to have fun with it. It's okay to experiment. It's okay to try things. It's okay to not be playing super min-max. It's okay to not be perfect, etc., etc. Like, it's all good, you know? Hey, my lord, how's it going? How's it going? My resto shaman is getting up there. Hey, Onos, I wanted to ask you a question from yesterday, by the way. I wanted to ask you a question. My question is this. What is the most impactful thing that you have learned from history? Wait, what? What are we doing? What is the most impactful thing that you have learned from studying history? Oh, I pressed this button on accident. Yeah, I'll just spend it now. It's fine. Oh, whoops. Oh, I accidentally hit that button. That's my bad. That looked like he thunderclapped it. So he's going to have some aggro. I don't want him to proc his cheat death, so I'm going to heal him a little bit. But I don't want to do too much because aggro is a problem. And then we're going to get ready. That one guy over there. We want to bring him in. We're going to lust. I don't think I send the cap totem right away. I don't need to send Lumathar right away either. Okay. That sucks. So because of the timing, they just synced. And that's not supposed to happen. I had Bulwark up for that too. They actually synced. Are they going to sync again? So the only way we would live that then is Lumathar. That was actually a sync. So like, the second one should not sync up. The first one, we pulled it slightly off time. Hold up, I got this. Oh, no, I don't got this. What's the largest mammal you can beat in a fight? Not many. Most of my muscles are for show, I'm not gonna lie. Most of my muscles are for show. A human? I mean, some humans, maybe. But, like, I don't know. I think that people definitely misunderstand fitness. They think, like, oh, you have muscles. Like, you must be really good in a fight. Bro, I have a connective tissue disorder. I have EDS. My knuckles would literally fold. Like, I would break every bone in my hand before I break every bone in your face. Like, I can't fight, dude. What about a camel? Have you ever actually seen a camel in real life? They are massive. Wait a second, you think you could beat a camel in real life? Ain't no way. Have you ever seen a camel? Have you ever seen a camel? I learned as humans are just humans. We're not that different from the people thousands of years ago. Sure, we have different tools now, etc., but we're pretty much the same. You think so? I think that technology has changed us. I think we're a lot less reliant. Well, I'm feisty. I pet one once. I rode one once. I rode a camel once at one point. I rode a camel at one point. Back in the day when I was like, the first international trip I ever took, I was like, oh my God, a camel. Dude, they are not, by the way, they don't smell good. And they also have like, if you don't like flies, you probably don't like camels. If you pull them a little faster, they won't. I mean, I could Astral Shift and Spirit Link the first one, I guess. They're kind of, yeah, but like they're cool, I guess. And they got 2 humps. That's what I mean with tools. You know that was Flushies, right? He didn't do a lot of damage because he died to stuff. No wild animal smells good and they all got flies. That's actually a fair point, to be honest. I mean, I guess we'll just grab Brazil real quick, though. Seeing everything around us, the future depends less on what we can invent or conquer and more about how we choose to treat each other. So here's the problem. I think, Dabs, this is what I think personally. I think that people prioritize sympathy over empathy, and I think that it creates a big problem in today's world. I think that when we prioritize sympathy, we become overly nice for no real gain. And what I mean by that is sympathy is this. Sympathy, Dabs, is saying, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You had a bad day. I'm so sorry you had a bad. I really hope everything gets better for you. And, you know, you deserve the world. And it's hollow. They're words that I'm saying, and the meaning is not bad. But you know as well as I do that I'm just saying it like a script. I didn't actually think from your perspective. I was just repeating because I want to be this type of person. I want to be a nice person, a sympathetic person. Empathy is saying, well, that fucking sucks. Shit. Want to get a drink? You like milk? You want to hear a joke? Because empathy is thinking from your perspective. And the truth is, Dabs, I've also had bad days before. And when I have a bad day, man, you know, what's going on in the key? Why do they stop? I have no idea. What we had like an overlap. The first one happened within 0.2 seconds because it was a weird timing. I've never seen that happen. It literally happened within 0.4 seconds of each other. There's supposed to be more time between the first thunderclap and the first shout. I don't know if it was a weird pull timing or what. There's supposed to be like an extra second there. But I think that basically is actually an issue, this idea of sympathy versus empathy. I don't think people talk about it because in today's world with social media and everything being filmed and everything being put out there, is this, we have to appear a certain way, but we don't have to be a certain way. Like, for example, everyone's after spirituality, but if you were really spiritual, you would be like so involved in life that you would be enjoying yourself like crazy. Like, one of the most spiritual things you can do is have an orgy. Just saying. Not that you should, but I'm just saying that if you were really connected to life, you would be like, fuck it, we ball. I just think that, like, actually, do you know what I mean? Yeah, but I don't like, see, like, Larry, that's also, in my opinion, my grandma told me that, and I fumed. It's a little weird to hear from your grandma, I guess. But, Larry, so, like, when we say snowflake, it's also a term that doesn't really carry with it a lot of meaning. Like, some people are going to be, oh, I hear what you're saying with that. Other people are going to have a perception on it, but I don't think it helps to use these kind of broad stroke terms. I find specific strokes to be more pleasurable and just better in general for conversation. Because, like, you know, we're not exactly the same person. Sometimes a more specific, targeted approach is better. No, it's not trying to play WoW. I'm trying to get Resil keys. That's true. Yeah, see. In the early morning, I'm a chat as a German speaker. I need at least a good glass of red wine and some good food. Fair enough. No, I think... But, you know, I feel like that's what you said. Today's technology has made us different. So, Onos, I think that we're moving towards something interesting. Human beings have always been innovative and stuff. And I think that people have always been able to rely on the fact that they're human to progress. But what's strange is, like, AI is really scary. Like, I know some people are kind of some people are of the opinion, you know, that, like, oh, AI is not a big deal. I am not. I think AI is a very, very big deal. I think that I couldn't imagine being an old person and, like, seeing the news and you don't know how to tell if it's AI or not. Like, because you could, I mean, it's so easy to do, right? Like, imagine I was like, oh, like, look what's happening in another country, but it's just AI. You wouldn't be able to tell, right? Like, you wouldn't know. But that being said, that happens, like, a lot. You ever see, like, the videos on Instagram, and you're like, man, that's crazy AI. You don't even know. And so, like, we have the ability maybe to do that, but, like, I couldn't imagine being old today. And also just in general, people are changing. Hold up. I'm going to go back to sweater weather. I don't know where we're at right now, but I want to go back to this. Yeah, but the thing is, scamming, that's always existed. Well, tribal bands, and that, Dr. Russ, has always existed. You know? Don't die this time. There was a weird overlap last time. I had Stone Bulwark up. We still died. Anime explode people on the moment doing videos. Yeah. So, how to say? Human beings have always been tribal, and we have always committed absolute acts of just ridiculousness. But so, Onos, this is what I was trying to talk about. I was being too cynical yesterday, and I don't like being too cynical. But in my honest opinion, one of the issues with history is that we actually don't get to see the absolute atrocities that human beings are capable of. And if you don't understand that you're not, like, so, you know what I mean? If you don't understand that we're capable of cruelty, then you can't really be kind either. Excuse me, 1 second. I like the idea that you have to be willing and capable of bad things in order to justify and be proper at the good things. And if you study history, but it's written in sort of like a, oh, we were all very benevolent, and the reason that we did this is because we were trying to help. It's like, probably not. Like, human beings in general have done a lot of things in the world, but most of it has been pretty bad. That's okay, because that's not, I just think, I wish that we talked about that more. Do you know what I mean by that? I'm not saying this perfectly, but it's kind of something like that. It's something along those lines. There's an extra archer in here. So he got rooted. No problem. No problem. And also, I'll heal this while I'm on this rant, because I do think it's an important topic. Effectively, my point is this. This is my point. If we took a more objective analysis of humanity, we would realize that we are actually capable of such immense kindness because we're capable of such bad things, if that makes sense. It's a very kind of Alan Watts things like this, though. Only 53 subs away until... Yup. That's right. Although, if it ends up being right about the time we move, I might have to delay it slightly. I got a proc there. That's true. Only 53 subs away. Only 53 subs away until we do the in real life food stream. These are the types of things I love thinking about this, you know? When's the move? Exactly. The house is going to be 30 days. Oh, no, actually 29 days. T-minus 29 days at this point. Yep. T-minus 29 days. That's scary. I don't like moving. You know? Moving is scary, dude. Halloween? Yeah, so unfortunately I moved the day before Halloween. I don't know how what I'm gonna do about that. Lumitar. A sub. Hi Q subscribed. Oh, thank you. Hey, Hi Q, is your name actually Hi Q? Like the volleyball show? By the way. Oh, thank you for the sub, Hi Q. Alright, I'll put the marker up, but only after this. It is like the show, right? Okay, I was gonna say, because I've been pronouncing it Hi Q, and I'm like, huh. I figured maybe you're just like really like Q. No, it's not based after that. So what's the high Q based off of? What's wrong with low Q? What's your issue with low Q? Like, clearly you chose the name, right? So I'm imagining there's got to be a reason. Dodging. Not dodging. Did you like that joke? I don't think that was a very good joke. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I was cooking a little bit, and then I immediately burned the food. Which does happen quite frequently. Not the actual cooking thing. I'm actually not bad at cooking, to be honest, but... Well, kind of. Based on high IQ, which you don't have. Oh, I get it. You know, when I was younger, this is actually exactly those things. In my case, the help with translations, not so much. You know, when I was younger, I took an IQ test, and I scored, like when I was in one of the institutions I grew up in one of the boarding schools, not boarding schools, in one of the treatment centers, I remember I had to do an IQ test, and I remember thinking that they were wrong. Because they told me I had a higher IQ at that time, and apparently it changes, because I don't know if about today. But I remember thinking, what is the point of being good at math if I can't connect with people? Like, I never understood that, because I was, like, clearly struggling. Like, I couldn't connect with people, I had no friends, and I had no way to communicate with people. I was bad at everything that mattered. So, like, you know... It was this weird thing where they kept telling me, oh, you're so smart. And I was like, I'm clearly not, though, because I'm failing. Like, it's not, things are not going well. But it was just the difference between prioritizing EQ and IQ. And when I was younger, I grew up watching Naruto, right? And for me, that was the goal. The goal was not to be smart academically, but to learn how to connect with people, because that seemed to be the only thing that really mattered when I was younger. It's all I ever wanted to do. I never cared that I was good at math or this or that. Like, that seems so pointless, right? That seems so utterly pointless, to be good at math but not be able to talk to people or connect with people. Like, that just seems so random and pointless. So that's why I dedicated my entire life to that, you know? Put this on damage meters here. Probably have to heal one more of these AoEs, though, so just getting ready for that. Making sure the mage is full health. Oop, good ice cold from the mage. Well done, well done. Nice defensive usage. Might actually win this key because of that. Damage done. So we want to skip this, it looks like. Okay. So we're going to go up here then. That sounds good to me. Okay. This guy kind of hurts, right? A little bit? Oh, yeah, he hurts a little bit. Not too bad, I suppose. Is it worth spending the global on a dispel? Seems like it's probably better to just heal. Alright, chain lightning single target, which means that I definitely do more. Nice, so I can dispel this one. It looks like it's probably worth it, though. Press heals more and deals more damage as Sami, but people are... Which one? Train, what healer are you referring to, though? Like, Prez Evoker, as an example, on details, is going to be the highest DPS potential healer right now. Oh, I was not paying attention. I'm sorry. I completely zoned out. That's my bad. We don't have a res. I will release and come back. Sorry, I zoned out. Prez Evoker on details is by far the highest DPS healer. Like, if I had a geared... Oh, I have to wait. Shit. Sorry. Give raid. Well, people think that's more... It is more damage, though. But train it. It is literally more damage. However, it literally is. There's going to be an AoE. I need to get there. Like, do you know how much my shaman buff gives to this team? Like, in this comp right now? Give or take, do you have any idea how much I provide just by existing? A lot. A lot. Like, casually about 1 million. Casually. So imagine, yeah, like 7. More than 7. Like 1 million overall. So let's say I do 500k on a resto shaman. You're like, that's not bad. But you know what? My disc priest would do 1.2 million. It's like, okay, excluding the value of PI, which does matter. It's still more than this, though. Do you know what I mean? It is. 100% it is. Like, so, for example, Prez will do 2 million on the meters. And actually, it does technically have a group buff now. I don't know if you know that. Prez, technically, this season, because of their tier set, kind of has it, though. What weaker is that Tank Buster? I have one for which one? Help me understand which weak aura you're referring to. Having a kick adds, like... Well, I mean, so Prez has a kick, technically speaking. I made one little mistake. Getting lazy because it's a 15. Let the first cast go. He has Spell Reflect. Oh, never mind. The cooldown bar, this one here, this one. Oh yeah, this one is called Raid. It's in the Discord. So if you just I don't know if I pinned the Discord or not. It's just straight up in there. Raid ability timeline. Oops, that cast went off. All right, let me desync my kick. Yeah, it's like the first thing under helpful weak auras under UI. Straight up under UI. I got this one. Boom, boom, boom. I try to put everything in the Discord. At the very least, I can tell you for midnight, I'm going to be way more organized. When the new expansion comes out, I'm going to be super organized. I'm going to have, like, all the routes and stuff early on in the season and everything in the Discord. That is an unfortunate cast that just went off there. I kind of thought that wouldn't go off. And I was wrong. So that's not good. We don't exactly have the most interrupts of the interrupts and stuff, though. Do you think my Discord is actually an unorganized mess right now? You think so? How could I organize it better? If you think it's an unorganized mess, how could I do better, by the way? Yes. But I don't even know. Does Curse of Tongues work on this boss? Does it? I'd be kind of surprised if it actually worked on this boss, to be honest. I feel like it shouldn't work on... I make yours super neat. Fair enough. Oh, so that cake did go off, and I thought that would be the one that we helped, though. On me, no problem. Bosses like this, I don't like healing because I don't know if I can do damage or if we're going to get the kick or if I have to be actually healing the whole time. Not let people type in channels where you post the add-ons. Interesting. Like, try to clean it up. Are you a mod in my Discord? You can clean it up if you want. I can mod you in Discord if you want, Zen. Got that kick there. Perfect. He mass barrier just in case, because he did realize that might go off. Boom. Mods in your disc got no permissions. You can confirm. Oh, how do I enable permissions? Going right, I've yet to do it. I think that going right is actually the play, though. I definitely think that right is better. At first, I was like a hardcore left believer. I was a hardcore believer in the left side of things. However, that has changed. And I no longer believe in the left side of things. I think you should go right because these fireballs don't kill. The only reason that the mage died earlier is because he got an overlap of all three abilities, which doesn't happen very often in the fight. It doesn't happen very often. That's the only reason the mage died earlier. No, it's not one missed kick. It's several missed kicks. Because Fireball doesn't one-shot, not even anywhere close. All right, let's see if Winters can tank. This is the only part of the dungeon that actually hurts. All right, let's go, Winters. I want to see it. I want to see your tanking ability. Hello? Lock DC when... Oh, that's not good. What's up, Jug? How's it going? Well, less than ideal. Hopefully he comes back. I might be coming to Thailand later this month. That's cool. My dad booked a flight to Thailand, like, this morning. Works on every caster ball? That's pretty cool. I did not know that. I did not know that, in fact. I think you still pull this. If the Warlock's going to come back, you can still pull some stuff. You know? Yeah, I figured he would. You could still, like, kind of start this pack. Just don't go to new Thailand trip. That's cool. What are you most looking forward to? I'm healing the tank. I'm watching aggro. I'm earth LEing for aggro now. Warlock's back, which is good. First Sacred Toll. Let's begin the healing. That cast is going to go off, so I immediately heal him. He's standing in Consecrate. No problem. I heal. Look at that. Massive healing. Massive healing. Massive healing. Lumitar Trinket for my tank. This is the only part of the dungeon that actually, I think, is genuinely kind of hard to tank. If that cast is going to go... Big heal. 3, 2, 1. Whoops. I missed time to heal there. Okay, that was my bad. I didn't realize my chain heal was off cooldown. He's going to turn here. Probably need to Spear Link him. I was casting chain heal and I didn't quite realize that I didn't have chain heal available. Link this last one. Fair mass barrier. My bad, I could have healed that better. There's probably going to be one more. Korea going to be weird for me. Japan's going to be fun. Why is Korea going to be weird? If you could explain to me why you travel, would you be able to do that out of curiosity? If I asked you, why do you travel, Drug Shot? Because it costs money and effort to do so. Why would you... Could you explain to me? What's up, Mighty Fab? Like, cause like, let me ask you, because basically this, I don't like traveling. So my question for you is, what is it about traveling? For the plot? What plot? What are we listening to right now, and do we like it? I'm kind of leaning toward no. I want to go back. This was supposed to be sweater weather type music. This doesn't feel like sweater weather type music. Does it feel like sweater weather type music to you? Why don't you take little trash bags with you, because there will be no trash cans around? Dabsy, are you a traveler? You're from the Czech Republic, right? But you travel a lot? I just go... No, this ain't the music for me, personally speaking. Who is Lil Peep? I don't like artists that are called Lil Peep, because they make me feel bad. If I wanted to think about my Lil Peep, I would get a girlfriend or something. Oh, you moved countries. How was that? What do you think the biggest... I think the biggest challenge is just... You have to be willing to leave what you know behind. Like, when I moved to Thailand, I didn't know anyone here, right? I didn't know anyone at all. Like, I had zero plans to move to Thailand, so I was just from the US, I was just traveling, and all of a sudden I was just here. And I was like, huh, interesting. What now? You know? The best way to travel is for free? What's this free travel hack? Watch that cast. Oh, the credit card. Yeah, I don't have a credit card. You ever did a what? And now you have a lot of ladyboys? That's still a weird thing. Everybody's so obsessed with that. Whenever I tell them that I'm from Thailand, everybody's always so obsessed about the whole ladyboy thing. You know it doesn't matter, right? Whoops, he was not in the Spirit Link. I had planned to heal that with Spirit Link. Have a soul-sucking corporate job. Oh, I see. That doesn't seem worth it. Well, it's just that no one cares. People make such a fuss out of it when you're not actually from here. But it's not like I couldn't tell you how many ladyboys I see when I go outside because I never think about it. And that's kind of the goal, right? Like, if you believe in... Effectively, if you believe in equality or the fact that people should deserve to be themselves, like, the whole point is not to think about it. Like, it shouldn't be a thing. Not that it should be a thing, it's the opposite. It shouldn't be a thing, if that makes sense. And Thailand, I feel like, does that really well. Because in Thailand, it just isn't a deal. Whoops. To be honest, I get why. Yeah, it makes sense to me, too. Oops. Well... Well, he took 2 stacks. Or if you want, just DM later. I'm not that fussed about it. It's okay. The main thing about the Discord and stuff is just, like... I know I'm going to be streaming for a long time because I know I like doing it. Like, I don't know if anybody... Out of curiosity, hold up. Is anybody in my stream for the first time today? Like, you've never met me before. This is your first impression of me. Because I don't feel like I've mentioned furries enough today. If this is true, if this is your first impression of me, let me know. Don't do the me thing. I've known you for like almost 7 years. I'm here for the first time? Alright, well, Lol Narva, are you a furry? How did I end up here? Probably the first part of your name. What? Oh, I'm sorry. You ever just have keys that just ain't it? I don't know why I don't feel like this key is it right now. It's not just that I'm anti-locked in, it's that I don't really want to be here. No, I'm not. Fair enough. Well, you might be missing out a little bit. I don't know why I just don't want to be in this key. For whatever reason, there's something that irks me about it, so I'll step out. I'll step out. All good. No, by the way. So chill by the way you're playing. Nah, I always play like this. I know what it is, and I'll just step out. Keep in mind, I've done almost all 16s today and a few others. Nah, it's just the... No, I know why. Let me know if it's easy to navigate the Discord. I don't know. I mean, I tried to make like threads for routes and stuff so that people could find it and whatnot, though. You have to scroll through everyone's text to find it. I think you could just navigate toward threads, but that's true. Maybe I should clean it up a little bit next season. That's true. I could do that. Oh, wait. Sorry, I got a sub earlier. I got to put the number up to the top left. Well, hello there, Lol Narva. Where are you from in the world? What time is it right now? 3 p.m. for me. So now it's this weird thing where if you're from the U.S., you should probably go to sleep. Like, if you're a U.S. person right now, you should probably go to sleep. Like, it's late now for you. If you're from the EU, it's morning. So good morning to you. 10 a.m. here from Sweden. Fair enough. Oh, you know, I learned some Swedish the other day because I met, you know, like Lizzie Vargfrost. She cool, but she's Swedish. No, it's 4 a.m. Because threads and disk is not good. Okay, so maybe I can clean that up a little bit for next time. You know, like I learned, what did she teach me? She taught me nice Swedish. First time ever in my life that I learned things that are actually proper. Is evening in Aussie? That's true. It is evening in Aussie time. Do. All right, I need one more timed key. Oh no, I got this timed key. I should go make the ring. I should go craft a ring on the resto shaman, and then my resto shaman will actually be kind of geared from that. I need a trinket after that, and then I'll be chilling. I am, by the way, on the resto shaman. My many alts. 33.55. 15 Priory is not a hard key. I was just anti-locked in and irked. All the roots in a pin or make like sub channels. I thought that's what threads were. I go up at 10:15. What was it? Du harta et guld. Is that it? Du harta et guld. Yeah, it's like a nice thing in Swedish. You know how when you learn a second language, the first thing everyone teaches you is all the bad words? But Lizzie taught me something nice and I've remembered it. You know, you have a heart of gold. Do you plan to play Turtle WoW? Nah, Turtle WoW is not going to be a thing. What class are you going to play on Remix? I have no idea. Yeah, you have a heart of gold. I thought that was nice. Because I remember when AI, he's a Brazilian streamer, when he tried to teach me Portuguese, the first thing he taught me is something that I could never, ever repeat. Literally. It was a completely different experience. Like, you know, normally when I first came to Thailand, I remember the very first thing I learned how to say, I asked people how to get water, and they taught me something that I can once again never, ever repeat. A screen shaman player? I like my resto shaman. My resto shaman is really good, though. You know? Yeah. Do. I'm good. Bad. The first thing you learn is normally the bad words. I know. It's like an initiation, basically. Yeah, it's like an initiation. My keyboard is doing strange things. Friend of mine had to roll a rogue for remix. I just can't get behind rogue's gameplay loop. You would think I'd play a druid, right? Like, probably just play druid, actually. Where Prez? Prez is just going to take me so long to gear. I don't know. Can they give me Lumitar and boots so I don't have to go farm it from raid? Yeah, Healful, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What's wrong with Resto? Resto Shaman? Nothing wrong with Resto Shaman. It's a great healer at the moment, though. Yeah, don't worry about that, Healful. It's not anyone's. Don't worry about that. Unnecessary toxicity in World of Warcraft. I mean, if anything, it's my fault. I was playing really bad that key. Yeah, 15 Gambit. Saw you out of 15 missing. I have 15 Priory missing. I'll just find it eventually. It's okay. I don't think it's that hard of a key. No problemo. I played that last one pretty bad. Pretty bad. I did not do very well. All right, I gotta make a ring. Miscellaneous. Oh, don't I have one? I can recraft, right? Oh, you can recraft. Save a little bit of gold. All right, start recrafting order. This ring does not need an embellishment. 15 prior on druid. Oh, we could do it in a second. Sure, why not? I'm not sure. Today is a weird day because I was so up. I got 15 flood. I have that one already. Resil, I got 16 flood earlier. I healed 16 floodgate earlier. Felt pretty chill. I did 16 Dawnbreaker, 16 flood today on the Resto. Resto Shaman's actually really solid right now. Probably the best pug healer, but I will play my Prez at some point. I will definitely play my Prez at some point. I'm a Prez at some point. It's just, man, can you focus enough to time it? Yeah. If you give me a second to go get a snack and stuff, absolutely. Listen, what are we at now? 720 crests. My Prez has done 1 key a week. Am I really going to sit there and farm out 600 crests and also go to raid every week because I want to get boots and the Lumitar trinket on another character who's my 4th or be my 5th ult this season? It seems so tough to think about that. It seems so tough to have to go through all that again. Like, I'm not sure I could do it, man. I'm not sure I could do it. That seems like a lot of effort for not necessarily a lot of gain. Like, because the Resto Shaman is going to be slightly better than the Prez. Even though Prez is decent right now, it's still not compared to Resto Shaman. I'm buying the resources for this. Crest farming it's tough. So they technically give you the option. Like, I could get my ults up, but it's a hefty battle, let's put it that way. It's a hefty battle, certainly. Okay, so this is all I need, actually. I just need this and the spark. Okay, can do that. Hefty battle for sure. Okay. This will be a nice upgrade because this ring is kind of a little bit bad. Start recrafting order. I don't know if anybody can craft it in the guild. Let's see. Looking for ring craft. See if I can find anybody for this. Yeah, it turns out my AC is not cold enough to wear a hoodie. Alright, let me go send this. Let me go craft this. I forgot to get all the items out. It's 65 Fahrenheit. I wonder what the temperature actually is here. What are you most looking forward to when you travel to Thailand? I feel like most people when they watch stream, you're just listening, right? Like you're not actually watching. Cuz that was I thought that was hilarious for what that's worth. I thought that was really funny just now. Okay. It's 31 Celsius right now. That doesn't seem that bad. Seeing things with your own eyes. I was stretching and I didn't realize how bad I smelled until I stretched my arms up and then I was like holy shit. And then I actually smelled myself and I was like, yeah, that's no good. I should shower. But then I would lose IO and I don't think that's worth it. You're missing acuity. Somebody will get it, I'm sure. I think it's okay at this point in the season, maybe. Mekila dash sour fang. Minimum quality. I'll just tip him like 2,000. Boom. That'll be a nice little upgrade for me. Sent. Tip 5K? No, I'm not that rich in game, man. No, 5K. First thing I'm doing is getting a massive. Yeah, that's fair. That seems to track with your name. I'm not gonna lie. What do you mean I'm not that? What are you? 5,000 for a tip? That's a lot. That's a hefty price, man. 5,000 for a crafting tip at this point. Thank you. Nice. Okay, so that is a pretty big upgrade. I'll take that. And we're 715 item level now. Very solid, very solid. And we can enchant this, which is already enchanted. That's why we saved some gold. A weird flex. We got 2 degrees outside in Germany. I don't know what that's like. I don't know what that's like. Thank you. What is it like to live in a country that's that cold? What is cold? Okay. So now we got rid of that mastery. That's better. Okay, then the rest, then. Fair enough, Drug. Fair enough. I hope you enjoy your time in Thailand. Ooh. All right, let me go get a snack. Heal full. If you want to do that priory after, let me know. At the moment. All right, heal full. If you wanna do that priory after, let me know. I'll just go get a snack real quick. I'll be right back. Also, when I stand up, watch this. Are you ready for this? I'm wearing donut pajama pants. They're awesome. Donut pajama pants. I also have Naruto pajama pants, but that's beside the point. Yeah, whenever I have to AFK to like use the bathroom or something, I always have my phone moderating because like you never know, right? Oh shit, my see it's on right now. See like because you get comments like this. That's a very dusty microphone. Can you see the dust on it? Oh, Patrick. Can you see the dust on my microphone? Is true. It's absolutely true. And yes, you have been lied to. There aren't actually that many elephants in Thailand. That's not really a thing. Yeah, it's like a thing. Whenever you have to like go get a snack or you gotta go to the bathroom or something, then you absolutely should be on your phone to moderate. I think. All right, Heelful. Are we doing the Priory? They're in. Well, so first of all, if you're in Bangkok, there will be exactly 0 of them. If you're in Bangkok, there will be 0 of them. Also, let me redeem myself. Watch this excellent Resto Shaman gameplay in Priory. But I've never actually seen. Well, a long time ago when I was modeling here, they focus up is not Brazil. I bet. Okay, noted, understood. I understand the assignment. Speaking of which, can I get a summon? Because I don't have my portal up. I understand. All right, so we're locking in. Locking in. I understand. I've never been to a sanctuary. But the first time have you ever met, okay, who here, genuine question, has ever met a real life elephant? Because it was a I met one time, only once. And I couldn't talk properly because I was like, why is this thing smarter than me? It's weird. I couldn't. It was a very rare moment where I was filming a video for Safari World Park in Thailand, and I was I had the outfit on. I was filming the video, and it really was quite impactful. And I went to touch the elephant, and I didn't want to because I felt weird. Like that creature was very smart. I couldn't really I couldn't put it into words, but it was interesting for sure. Chiang Mai is quite far. Yeah, Thailand's a big place, you know. You met 2 big giraffes. I kissed a giraffe once. Did you know that? No joke. And I'll post a video for proof. You guys want proof? I French kissed a giraffe one time. Same place, Safari World Park. Don't doubt me. You know my stories are legit. If I tell you a story, did I like it? No, it was very wet and they were not a good kisser. It was too aggressive for my taste. I'm not lying. Sometimes I feel like I tell these stories and people are like, no way. I'm like, first of all, I got proof. Here, listen, first of all, I'm going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb in case somebody texts me while I try to show you this. I mean it. Where's the video? I see a giraffe here, but for some reason, the 19th of September. All right, let's find that in my phone album. Because this isn't the video of me kissing the giraffe. I just see the photo here. I don't trust the airlines. Hold up. Holy, that was my mystique. Okay, hold up. I gotta scroll way back. I'm scrolling. Oh, that's too far. I've scrolled too far. Oh, no. Definitely can't show that on stream. Hold up. Scrolling. No, if you've never streamed before, you will never understand the anxiety of scrolling. Even though I know you can't see my phone, you will never understand the absolute terror and anxiety of doing this. Unless, I guess, you've lived a boring life and you have nothing on your phone you would be ashamed of showing. In which case, I guess it'd be fine. All right. Told you. 0%. I do not embellish my stories. I do not embellish the stories. I mean it. Look how young I look, too. Holy, I'm just looking at how young I look right now. I look so weird. Why do I look so weird? Am I just young? Am I old now? I feel like I just got old somehow. Here. Damn, dude. I just got old, huh? Here. Look. Told you. If you're not excited to kiss someone, you shouldn't kiss them, including giraffes. Hey, man. Any preference to a tank to heal? Yeah, I got a few. So, if I'm playing Guardian Druid, I like a Resto Shaman because they fill a lot of the CC and stuff. Regular, yeah, that's my talents. And so if I'm playing Guardian Druid, I like a Resto Shaman. If I'm playing a Resto Shaman, I like a Guardian Druid. You may just have Unk status. Holy. Am I an Unk? No, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Am I an Unk now? Am I just old? What's old? Out of curiosity, what is old, man? Best healer for prop paladin? Anything. I basically, if you're a good tank, you're a good tank. The truth is, if you're a good tank, you're a good tank. And if you're a good tank, you could prop pally can play with anything, but prop pally enables some things more than others. As an example, prop pally enables a discipline priest. What is this playlist here? I can't do this yet because you sent it to me here. All right, let's go. This is not resilient. This is not a resilient key. We got to lock in. Here we go. I'm still big bro for 6 years. All right. Old is relative. Yeah, but what is relative? Right? Like, I heard the last time somebody told me about relativity, I was like, there's fucking apples and shit. All right, I'm not messing around here. I'm not messing around. Very first one, very first one, I'm spirit linking. No deaths. No deaths to the very first one here. LOL. People still literally died. Even though I spirit linked and everything. Because he did not press a defensive. Even through the spirit link, because I knew that might happen. Next one. Lumathar. Healing Tide. Boom. What? Fucking okay, the same thing happened where every single application in my game just shut off. I really need to... I didn't press anything. I didn't do anything. You saw my mouse. I didn't do anything weird, but every single application just exited. My Twitch chat, my game, everything just closed. Somebody needs to help me figure out why that happened. Because everything just went kerplut. Every single thing in the game just went kerplut right now. Why? I don't understand, like, what is causing that. Everything. Are you a mage, Ray? Are you playing a rage? I don't like mage, man. I swear. Mages in pugs are like the one thing I will not invite. And I actually kind of mean that too. What are we listening to right now? Do we like what we're listening to right now? Also, I got a buff water shield, apparently. It's not a stuttering issue. So it's basically like, what's the keybind that basically minimizes you to desktop? Every application shuts off. What is the keybind for that? What is the thing that does that? It's like control Windows, right? Is that it? This is not your playlist. I can't load your playlist because you sent it to me on Facebook and I have it on my phone, so I can't load it. Hold up. Not sure. It's not a stuttering issue. It's like, so I have applications open and they all close. They don't close. They don't actually close, right? Facepalm. Can't do that. Someone's 18, I'm old as heck. Hold on, wait, hold on. What is this old as heck? 18. 18 is young. Wait, hold up. Somehow I missed this comment because everything went like this. Alt tab? It's not an alt tab though, because I didn't press anything. I'm literally playing the game. Like I specifically did not press anything. Gotta dodge that, Mr. Hunter. At least he is dwarf. That's fair. 22, they think we're old. Cap Totem. Lumitar. For these casts here that are definitely going off. Got this here. Boom, boom, boom. Add the playlist to your favorites, and then you can play it from wherever. Okay. I'll add Violet to my favorites. That's fair. You ever seen Violet Evergardens? I'm the mage. Oh, that's you, Avocado? Oh, you're the blue avocado. You're the blue avocado. Also, pancakes are better than waffles, and don't ask me why I thought about that. Oh, I didn't realize that was you. I'm sorry, I don't put people's names together. I don't think about that. I never know who I'm playing with, by the way. Like if your Twitch name is not your chicken waffles are amazing, chicken pancakes are better. Like Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, you mean? Is that what you're referring to? That's probably what you're referring to. I mean, when I was 14, I guess I thought I'm like ancient compared to when I was 14, but that's just the weird thing about humanity. We're always like that. Pancakes are mid, jug shot. All right, poll up right now. Is there any mod in here who can put an actual poll up in chat? Are pancakes better than waffles? There's no way. I'm sorry, are waffles better than pancakes? I'm sorry. There's no... pancakes are better. 100%. There's no question about this. Like, pancakes are better than waffles, right? Waffles... Why is everybody saying waffles are better? Clearly, you've never had IHOP. Have you ever been to IHOP? What are you talking about? Have you never been to IHOP? Oh, okay, because you guys don't have IHOP where you are. Because it's thick? You never had a thick-ass pancake before? There are pancakes with fucking thick. They're thick with 5 C's. This is because you've never been to IHOP. IHOP is because you're thinking of some weird flapjack shit. No. I'm talking pancake. I'm talking the type of pancake that has cheesecake stuffed in the pancake. Right? Like, I'm talking about the type of pancake that has a cheesecake stuffed inside of it. You're talking about some weird flapjack, some basic vanilla pancake stuff. I'm talking about pancakes. And that's where the miscommunication is happening, okay? Yeah, IHOP is amazing. Never forget that I did a legitimate eating competition at IHOP when I lived in Ohio in the US. And I mean this. This is also a true story, which I have a photo evidence for. Just like when I talked about the fact that I kissed the giraffe, like French kissed the giraffe, and people didn't really believe me. Again, this is not embellished. I will clarify what the eating competition was, because it wasn't with other people. But I went into a local IHOP, and they had a record of somebody having eaten 13 cheesecake stuffed pancakes. And I was like, I could eat more than 13 pancakes if I trained for it. These are thick pancakes. These are dense. These are delicious. Each one stuffed with cheesecake, and I was like, I could do better than that. So I was like, all right, let me do it then. And I did. So I was like, I'll schedule a day with you, and I'll do this competition. And I got 16. I'd like to clarify, I posed for a photo, the chefs came out, cheered me on, and then I went across the street to Target and violently upheaved, because it was not smart to do this. It was a very bad idea. That's what happened. That's the story. When I say violently upheaved, I mean like I was... Keep in mind, I have fucking celiac disease, but when I was younger, I was stupid. Right? Now that I'm older, I'm less stupid, but still kind of stupid. This actually has some healing here. I gotta be a little aware, though. It's simple. What's better, plain pancake or plain waffle? Plain pancake. Nothing beats Japanese fluffy pancake. I guess I haven't done that, though. I love how I could tell a detailed story while healing. I mean... You should see me tanking. Keep it. I tanked this dungeon, this exact dungeon. I tanked this last season, well, blindfolded. I did a priory blindfolded on my druid. That was crazy. That was the hardest challenge I've ever done by far, and I also need redemption on it because I need like somebody to guide me and help me dodge on the first boss better. Heat wave. I'm gonna dispel the hunter here and then wash myself. I wasn't blindfolded. It was the hardest thing I've ever done by far, bar none. That challenge was ridiculously hard. You ever tried Belgian waffles? All right, let me tell you my issue with Belgian waffles. One time I went to France. Okay? What's up? One time I went to France. I had an 8-hour layover in France. Never been there before. Never been to France before in my life. It was my first ever international trip, actually. I was 14 years old. I was an overweight child, to clarify, so I think that's important to understand about this, actually. Okay, here's what you got to know. When I went to France, all I wanted was a crepe. Because I had seen the TV shows. And the TV shows were like, you got to get a crepe. And I was very food motivated as a child. If you saw a picture of me, you would understand. All I ever wanted was food. I was super food motivated. I'm not food motivated. I hate eating now, actually. But when I was younger, all I ever wanted was food, right? And this is the problem. You take a child like this. I was 8-hour layover. It was my first ever time in an international country. We went to the Eiffel Tower. Never been there before. Super excited. Super excited. And then it happened, right? We found a stall and it had crepes. And it was the most disappointing thing because what they did, and they should have known. Again, you see a photo of me, you would know. Don't mess with this kid. This kid, don't mess with his food, man. And here's the thing. They didn't give me a crepe. They gave me a Belgian waffle, which wouldn't have been that bad if it was a good Belgian waffle. But no, it tasted like cardboard. It was a cardboard Belgian waffle. It was terrible. It was the worst Belgian waffle I've ever had in my life. And they didn't even put anything on it. Like, it was no, like, Nutella. It was basically a plain cardboard Belgian waffle. I'm going to lust this, by the way, because it's the right lust here. And it was so disappointing, man. And it was so disappointing, you know, because it ruined my interpretation of the country. I have never, ever wanted to go back. And I have always been biased against France, specifically because of the Belgian waffle incident. So, you know, people think they've been slighted in their life, but have you really? Have you really actually been slighted? This is true despair. This is what I'm talking about. You don't have to understand exactly what I've been through in my life, right? But we've all experienced some level of despair and hopelessness. You know, it's not about understanding specifics. It's about understanding the fact that we have shared lived experience. You know what I'm talking about? This is actually a serious point, and I do stand by it. It has nothing to do with me having a Belgian waffle in France, though. It's a point I really believe in, for what it's worth, though. They eat comically large bread, so I'll let it slide. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so yesterday I was pressured, by the way, into making a food channel of Discord. If you have specific food that you would like to share with the Discord, yeah, I just saw Zen. I just saw you post something in there. You are more than welcome to do so. If you want to share your best crepe or Belgian waffle or convince me somehow that waffles are better than pancakes, that's your avenue. If it's not, I don't know if it's pinned because, like I said, every application got closed out earlier. So if it's not pinned, just exclamation Discord. Oh, my bad. Don't B-res me here, actually. Just this. And I have to, oh, fuck me, man. I had defensives there. I didn't think the cast would go off on top of that. I saw a kick up and I thought we would get it. He has spell reflect, perfect. Don't kick on a spell reflect. Okay, we have the res. He uses a defensive. Good. Okay, we're settling in. We're settling. We're settling. Got it here. Snails and what? I'm sorry, what? Did you say snails and beer? Snails and beer. What's up, Mr. Dalgroth? How's it going, man? How's it going? I do been working on my resto shaman. Hey, Dal, wait, hold on, wait, no. Important question. Very important question for you. Are pancakes better than waffles? You're American. You should have the right answer to this. You should have the right answer to this question. You should have the right answer, yeah? Pancakes or waffles, which is better? All right, we got through that. 17 minutes. Oh, we're a little bit low here. A little bit low on the timer-ish. Why did somebody... I think it's a better lust. Because you're not gonna pull like Giga here in a pug. I don't think lusting this pull is better if you're not gonna actually pull the left side. Especially with the timer on this dungeon. Okay, healing tide, let's go. Lock in moment, lock in moment. We have big healing here, so everybody's full health here. I'm gonna recall this totem and let the games begin. That cast goes off, no problem. I have a plan for it. Perfect. Topping, topping, topping. Big cloud burst in 3, 2, 1. There's the cloud burst. Ascendance now. Another cloud burst. Unleash life to ramp. 3, 2, 1. Big chain heals. Got it, got it, got it. Last second. Big riptide. Kick that cast. Cool. The cloud burst pops now. Whoops. Whoops. I wasn't expecting that. Uh-oh. I mean, I can Luithar, but I think that that's probably a GG's. Uh-oh. The only problem here is that people are being incredibly toxic in the party chat, which is no need. Chill, chill, chill. Chill, guys. It's all good. Chill, chill, guys. Be nice. Yes, but I don't... Bro. I'm just reading party chat right now, and I'm like, bro, it's a 15. Just... It... Why are some people so unnecessarily toxic? Hey, Healful. That's absolutely a normal pull. Don't worry about it. I didn't realize you didn't have Incarn there. That's the one thing. But, like, you don't need Lust for that pull. There's a single caster there, and it's just a healing pull. Can never eat snails or mussels. I can't even deal with the consistency of mushrooms. Yeah. Bro. 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 Do I... They're so rude. If you want. If you like. If you like. But no need to be rude. I can totally explain. All right, here's my theory on why you lost this. Are you done with Guardian this season? Just enjoy? I'm just enjoying my ults. This is many ults. So he thinks that we died there because we lost it at 2130. Let me explain my argument for why you should lust that first boss. And most of the argument is the fact that we had missed a lot of kicks earlier in the dungeon. And I knew that that first boss would have a few overlaps, like the one that killed me. And he is... All right, first of all, I got to remember this guy because he's being so unnecessarily toxic for no reason. It's a 15. It is A-okay. Toxic for no reason. So that should be the first thing. That's a good add-on, and you should have it. Both of those people. I'm just gonna casually do this. It's okay to lose keys. It happens sometimes. It's no problem. But the main thing is at 2130, you might actually gain that last little bit of a lust, but it's mostly not about that because in Priory, you're probably going to do this. You're not going to get that extra lust. The biggest thing is that that first boss is the choke point. The following pull is going to be okay. What used to be the pull is that you would pull 7 and this at the same time. But then we realized that the Priory timer is not that cooked. Like, it's not that tight. And it's much better to fight only one caster with this pull. So all you have to deal with are sacred tolls, which get desynced from each other. As long as your healer is confident, at a 15, not a single person needs to even use a defensive unless that caster is going to cast on them. But there's a single kick in this, and we should be able to get those. So this pull does not require lust. This pull, if you add 2 casters into it, does require lust. This one does not. This one does not require lust. I don't think this is a required lust pull here at all. The first boss is now the choke point of Priory. Much harder, in my opinion, than this pull. I do think that it is worth lusting the first boss, especially if your timer looks like what it looked like there. In my personal opinion, that first boss has way more wipe potential than that pull afterward. Because that pull was going to be okay, although I was not expecting... Did you drop fur? Oh, hey, wait, Healful. Are you playing double FC? No, you're playing Blood Frenzy. Okay, I was just wondering. Dark Art? No, thanks. I'm good. I just need that last thing. We're chilling. No problem. And thanks for saying hi, Dal. I hope your partner push is going well. Here's what I need to know. All right? Here's what I need to know. Why is sometimes my game just absolutely minimizing at the end of the day? That's what I need to know. I got to figure out why that's happening. Because that happens sometimes in the middle of a key. On hierarchy is a must. I don't think that's true, though. But like Shadow Song, even on 17 or 18, I still think it would be absolute. Like, it depends on your healer, I suppose. But like, I can heal that pretty much infinitely, although I did not expect the tank to get one-tapped. I can heal that almost infinitely. You can rotate, as long as you have Lumithar, like, maybe 18 plus when you actually start getting one-tapped and DPS need to press a defensive, otherwise they're going to get hit. Because like, healers are actually capable of doing 100 to 10, 100 to 10, 100 to 10, 100 to 10. As long as that's not 100 to 0, then it becomes a different thing. Then it becomes slightly different. 100 to 0 is now you're going to run out of defenses. But if it's 100 to 10, there's no other damage that happens there. May I make a recommendation if you'd like? No need, if all good, if not. But if I may make one recommendation, I think it'll help you there in the future for Guardian. It's not a verse thing. It's a, you were swiping too much there. Because you were swiping. Oh, that might have, let me check that last pull. It's hard for me to check that last pull, right? Because you were swiping too much. So you missed all your mango casts? That's why you died. Because your Iron Fur stacks were low. Because you got meleeed way too hard. So your Iron Fur was low because you were swiping over mangling. If you take swipe either off your bars and / or almost never press it, you will be significantly tankier and also do way more damage. Because your Iron Fur there at the end was a little bit off. As in, I'm not sure how many stacks you had when you actually died, but it was low. Because I looked at the death and that melee. I mean, the Templars do just get that seal buff and they do just hurt. It's not uptime, it's stacks. Like, if you have 2 stacks of Iron Fur, it's quite a big difference than 6 stacks. Like, 2 versus 6 is a big difference. And / or cooldown timing, but swipe is going to be the indicator there for me. That pull also does just hurt, and I was not watching you, to be fair. I was definitely not watching you there, for what it's worth, though. But if I was going to say one thing, I think you could just take swipe off of your bar. I mean, I wonder what Dal... I haven't looked at Dal's logs recently. Dal's doing much higher keys than me on a Guardian, and I don't know if he does or does not swipe at all. I'd have to ask him. He's still not pressing it. So I remember when the beta for Hero Talents came out, and I was testing Guardian Druid on PTR, I remember saying, dude, Lunation is kind of badass. This talent over here. I was like, Lunation is awesome. I think you're going to fill with Moonfire. And everyone was like, nah, you're definitely still pressing swipe to fill. And then people kind of did that in season 1. People kind of did it. But then eventually people were like, no, it's probably better to Moonfire to fill. I've been doing that for a while. But I do think that's still a better option. I think that Sims still say that, like, swipe is technically, if you press it perfectly and never ever mess up, it's like within 1%, but I'm not convinced. I think you just basically could take it off your bar. The main reason to swipe is a mangle reset for the gore proc. Like, that's the main reason to actually swipe, for what it's worth. But yeah, if you actually just take swipe completely off your bars, you will probably be better for it because you're over swiping for sure. Overall in this dungeon, to clarify, even if you press it only when you're supposed to press it, the total swipe cast in a dungeon will still be like under 20. So 165 is too much for swipe. Your mangle should be like way up here. It does help as a tip for Guardian. It do help. All right, what do I want to do on the resto shaman now? Oh, that add-on, by the way, is called Remember Me. That's what that add-on is. To clarify, somebody asked earlier. It is called Remember Me. What's this foodstuffs then? Oh, that looks amazing. Yeah, that looks fantastic. That looks really good. Hi, Jenny. How's it going? Solid. What's up, brown kid? Not much, not much. Jenny, pancakes or waffles? Which do you think is better? You think pancakes or waffles? Which do you think is better? All right, let's get a better playlist going right now. I was sent a playlist, but I want to actually have to do the thing now. So I go here, I favorite it, boom. Depends on what you're putting into it. Oh, first of all, let me show you, because I remember how I said, good night, Healful. Do you remember how I said Waffle House or IHOP? IHOP. Because I told you, I'm biased to IHOP though. I told you, plain versus plain. Nobody ever eats things plain. You got to put like boysenberry syrup or something wild. I will find the video, and I don't, my stories are not capped. Let me find the video of me at IHOP eating the cheesecake stuffed pancakes. Let me find it. I will put it in Discord. Yo, GG's Healful. I'll see you next time. Okay, not this, not that. Absolutely not this. Hold up. Let me find it. Videos. I'm scrolling through all videos. I should go to favorites. That would be easier. Hold up. If you're putting fruit toppings, I would say waffles. Jenny, it's okay. We can still be friends. I think there's no way that waffles wins. I mean, Waffle House is like a 2 a.m. adventure, maybe. Hold up. Let me find it. Where is it? It should be around here. Wait for it. It was when I was stupid. Wait, why can't I find it? Is it not favorited? No, it's definitely favorited. I'm just scrolling over it somehow. Yeah. Oh, here it is. There it is. Told you. I'll put this in Discord. I'll show you this. I told you. Where's just food in Discord? Hold up. Search. What did I say? Foodstuffs. Yeah, foodstuffs in Discord. Boom. Told you. My stories ain't cap. They ain't cap. Do I still have my lizards? Yep. Of course, they're in the other room. One of them is still a grumpy old man. I do still have my lizards. And one of them is an absolute... He's so mad all the time now. He's so angry all the time. Because he's going through puberty, but I'm not letting him... You ate all... Yeah. I'm very allergic to it, too. Yeah. I trained for this. I literally trained for this. It was a challenge. And all of those were stuffed with cheesecake, by the way. Yeah. It's a real thing. I had to train my stomach capacity. There's a scientific method of hypertrophy to increase your stomach volume. It's what professional eaters do. I studied it, and for about I put myself on a protocol for 21 days where you had to, over time, increase your stomach capacity. I felt like absolute shit. What did I gain from this? Absolutely nothing except pride and a good story. I'll show you. All right, look, I'll show you. Yeah, what did I gain from it? Nothing. Like, was I paid for this? No. I got the pancakes for free, but that's it. I just got them things down because they're so good. It took me 25 minutes, and the last 3 bites took 3 minutes because it was actually so difficult to eat. It was unbelievably difficult to eat the last 3 bites because I was very, very, very ill. Here, look. These are the pancakes, by the way. This is the video. And obviously you can see I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt. Yup. I ate all of it. Bite for bite. Nothing left on the plate. Nothing left on the plate. That's me when I was 19 years old. That's me. It doesn't look as impressive when you zoom out. But what you have to know is that these are stuffed with cheesecake. Because if it was just 16 pancakes, it'd be easy. But see how you have to eat all of the sauce and stuff too. That was the hard part. To clarify, the hard part was that. You know what I mean? They're not tiny pancakes. The video doesn't do them justice. They're stuffed with cheesecake. They're not tiny pancakes. But no, guys, they're stuffed with cheesecake. Imagine these were cheesecakes. You gotta understand. Look, the video doesn't do it justice. Fine, you know what? Listen. I don't need this negativity in my life. It was really hard. No, listen, I've been told way too many times. You know, in the moments that matter, people have said, wow, it's so tiny. I don't want to hear this again. Well, just one plate and I'll leave the rest. I was a heavy boy back in I was also a heavy boy back in my day. I would have trouble with one plate. You know what I looked like as a kid? Didn't I post this the other day in the Thailand stuff? I thought I shared this the other day. Me as a kid, I wasn't like I wasn't crazy heavy, but I was, look, this is here. I'll show you. Window capture, Thailand stuff, boom. Yeah, look, this is me. First of all, that's me with a beard during COVID. Unbelievable, by the way. Still unbelievable that this was actually me. And I am 5 years younger in this photo than I am right now, so that's still unbelievable in my opinion. But the other thing is this. I was a pretty heavy kid. I was 10 or 11 in this photo, and the reason I know that is because I still have these bracelets on. The fact that I still have these bracelets means that it was pre-wrist injury. And my wrist injury is this, which happened when I was 11. So if I have bracelets on, that means I know it was pre-wrist injury time period. See? Yep. Except that I can't sing, so I would definitely not be on that album. How far off am I from reputation farming the augment rune? I feel like I should do that at some point. A Woo's Tunes. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry, I was linked to playlist. Let me show you. We're not listening to Cage the Elephant. Uncage the Elephant. No, Indigo. This is the playlist that I was linked. So apparently we're listening to this. Solid playlist, don't mind. What's up, Oppo? Yeah, sorry, if you're new to my stream, this is probably a weird first impression. I forgot to do the actual impression. Hi, if you're from Mr. Dalgross stream and you don't know me, I'm a furry. I appreciate large, no, hold up, no, let me try again. Hi, I say the wrong thing when I'm not supposed to. Yep, that's correct. And, I occasionally enjoy a good horizontal marathon. And, I like drinking whole milk. And, I like World of Warcraft. Yeah. That's me. Yeah. And that's, now you know me. I'm getting really good at these introductions, guys. I'll get really good at this. For the love, I really hope. I really hope that someone is new to my stream and that was their first impression of me. I don't know if that's true, but I want with all my heart someone that actually doesn't know me, that should be my first. That's what I want. That's all that should be the first impression. Yep. That wouldn't be good. 17 ego. I mean, would I struggle to heal 17 eco? I hope I made somebody laugh with that. Alpo, was that your first impression of me? It's okay if it wasn't, but still, I think it was a solid first impression. So the idea is Resil 16 on the shaman. Now watch way back was man. How do I get? Oh, that's right. I gotta post a TikTok or something. That's how I do it. Oh, it's Mr. Alpha QT playing his BM Hunter. 17 Gambit is not hard to heal. The idea is Resil 16 on my resto shaman, and then I'm kind of chilling, I suppose. And then I'll play Prez or Prot Warrior up to same level, give or take. Holy shizness, we're still going? No, so remember, I was on at like 3 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. Not 3 a.m., 5 a.m. And I did like a few hours because I wanted to hang out with people. And then I took a nap, and then I stopped stream, and then I came back to stream, and now I'm here again. I don't mind this playlist, I suppose. Mahabharata. Oppo, where are you from? What time is it for you right now? 5 a.m. when a nice sleep in? No, I didn't sleep at all is the problem. So I forgot to... Oh, I didn't forget to sleep. I tried to sleep. It just didn't work very well. That happens to me a lot. Like, sometimes I want to do things, but I can't. 10:20 is New Zealand time. Wait, NZ is New Zealand, right? Is it cold there or just good aircon? I decided to be cozy today. That's a sleep-in for you? What time do you normally wake up, Thorn? Wait, what time do you normally wake up? Are you a 4 a.m. early riser? I guess you know a lot of these songs. It's true. 4 a.m. almost every day. Why? What's the do you have children or something, or like do you listen to David Goggins, or like what's the priority? Oh, army. Okay. 4 a.m. is poof. Wow. 4 a.m. is pretty wild to me. Thing is, my resto shaman got the crest to actually make this craft now, so he's 715 is solid, you know, 716 in my bags. If I farm out the rest of my crests, I could get pretty close to 720, which is the gilded achievement, right? And you get the discount on your alts. Oh, I can't imagine actually waking up that early. Whoosh. Well, supposedly I'm supposed to like post on I'm waiting to craft. Well, again, the turbo boost is next week, but it's not actually a turbo boost, which is super weird, you know? So, I forgot to check that today. I didn't go out. What discount are you talking about? When you get the achievement for things, you also get a discount for upgrading on all the characters. Oh, it's the augment thingy. That's right. So like, when you hit, I believe it's 720. Excuse me. When you hit 720 item level, you will have the chance to get a discount on all gilded. It'll go from 15 perk upgrade to 10 for all characters account-wide. Another Priory. I just might need a few reps healing Priory. I've been a little off with it for sure. You have 3... What? Where? Oh, yeah. I think I need some of my other character. I've just been buying them. It's okay. No worries. No worries. Up to you. If you want to send me some, I'll totally use them. If not, no problem. Not a chance is guaranteed it's an achievement. Right. It's 100%, but you have to get... I think it's 720 overall item level or equipped item level. And then you'll get it. Man, keys are weird right now. Do I want to grind out an ult? Do I want to start? I mean, I was going to finish the resto shaman today, basically. And then go from there. If you want to send me some, I'll totally use them, and I would not mind it. But after the resto shaman is, like I said, he's 3356. He's not low at this point. After that, it's what? Preservation Evoker or something? Well, I guess this is why we play Fellowship in a few weeks. There's not really a lot of keys. I have a what? I got a 17 streets. That'll be a good key to do, I suppose, if I can get it. But I feel like I've really gotten a lot of progress on the resto shaman today. Anyways, hopefully I sleep tonight. So the plan is that I would sleep tonight. I'm not 100% convinced that I will do this. I will try my best. I'll try my absolute best to sleep tonight. You know, we can only do what we can do, I suppose. What add-on was that with the smiley? It's called Remember Me. You suffer from insomnia. Didn't know that. Oh yeah, I gray parse sleep. Like some people are. Yeah, no. My brain never shuts off. I absolutely gray parse the fuck out of sleep. Like basically, there are some people who are good at sleeping, and then there's me. I single-digit parse sleep every night of my life. I get hard carried by stuff. Yeah. I get hard carried by my quote-unquote guilder environment. I some bug yesterday. My ear swelled up. Really? That's kind of scary. Love to bite me. They also like to bite me. I guess we're just too sweet, Steph. I guess we're just too good. I guess they just like us too much. Couldn't sleep. I think for like 3 hours before actually yeah. I mean, I've been taking sleeping meds my whole life, ever since I was younger. I think it's an EDS thing. I think it's just a chron. Like, I think it's an EDS thing, and I can probably do this, though. This is like a 4, but a 0 on item level. Yeah. Considering that I'm very healthy and stuff, and obviously, like, I take my health pretty seriously, I'm pretty bad at sleep. I wish I could sleep better, but I don't understand how people do it so well. Like, I just don't really understand how people are so weirdly good at it, you know? There are some people who just seem like they just chill. What are we listening to now? I should shower. Like, I feel like I should shower, to be honest. I feel like there's a world where I should start showering soon. But so for me, right? I deal with insomnia. I think I have apnea. Fair enough. You're not sweating enough? Maybe not. Don't shower? I don't know, man. Like, if you were able to eat out, do you shower every day? Yeah, I live in Thailand, dude. What happens is occasionally I greed not showering because I kind of like my own smell, which is something that a lot of people do but will never admit. No one talks about it, but I swear to God, a lot of people like their own smell. But no one ever has the guts to say anything about it. Everybody's always like, oh, no, you gotta be showered, etc., etc., etc. But you know what? It's kind of nice sometimes. Occasionally it gets too much, and yes, you have to shower. But the problem is that if I greed not showering, then I end up with, like, acne and stuff, because I'm kind of prone to acne and whatnot. So I am a little prone to acne, you know? Over the years, I built up a fear of not falling asleep and wasting time. What's up? Hi, Butch. Captain Butch. Do you also like your own smell? I think your own like smell. Yes, exactly. It's a program thing. Don't have to shower daily. I mean, I have to shower daily for sure. Otherwise, I get bad acne. I sweat. But I'm a person who sweats a lot. I guess not everybody sweats a lot, but I do. I sweat all the time. So for me, I definitely have to. Like maybe some people don't, but I definitely have to, you know? Hyperthyroidosis in the hands and the feet for you. Have you tried all the things to help with sleep? Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Yes. Yes. So the biggest thing with sleep is when you have EDS. This is very interesting, I think. When you have EDS, what happens is you don't know where your joints are. So I can't float in a pool. Actual fans in their suits, by the way. So I am a furry in the sense that I like the texture of fur, but I do not actually have a fur suit, which is to clarify. I am not that sort of furry. I'm an enjoyer or maybe a partaker, I suppose, because the texture of fur is one of the best textures ever known to mankind. But I cannot tell you I don't have a fur suit for what it's worth. You know what I mean? That should be clarified. You can't swim? No, I can swim, but I cannot. I can swim, sorry. I can swim, but I can't float, right? But the thing is, I can't float because whenever I try to float, I panic. It's like that feeling of when you know when you're going to sleep. Okay, so you know how when you're going to sleep, you have that feeling of panic that happens where you're like, and you realize as you're falling asleep, you jolt yourself awake because you feel like you're falling. That. Because your body goes, whoa, where am I? Right? So I have that kind of all the time. I like swimming. I don't mind swimming, but I swim like a little dog. I swim like a golden retriever. I go, can you say something in Thai? Dai cup. No, well, what do you want me to say in Thai? So that means I'm a furry as well? Not necessarily. I do just really like fur. I think that fur is just a really solid, you know? I think that fur is just a good texture. We should be scared now that you found out about it. Yep. Lee Farino. Thai is a tonal language, so it's very hard to learn how to speak Thai because it goes ma 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 like this. That's the hard thing about Thai, and those words are not similar to each other. They're all different words. So one of them means dog, one of them means horse, one of them means mom, one of them means come here. Goddamn, it's confusing. It's confusing. It's super confusing. Say I like waffles in Thai. No. I don't not like waffles. It's just that pancakes are better. You can't. There's no really ifs, ands, or buts about this. No, pancakes are better. Alright, I can't find any keys to do. I'm going to make a new friend. I don't know who this person is. I went to suggested on Twitch, and the first person that came up, she seemed nice. I don't know who she is. I never met her before in my life. Say pancakes are better in Thai tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. If you're interested, I might post on social media or something. Ma, 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 ma. It's a tonal language, so the way you say the word matters. I don't know who this is. She's about to pull a boss. I literally just went to the first suggested person, and I was just like, I bet. Her name is Rosa Berry. But I tuned in for a second, and she seems soft-spoken and nice. Her name is Rosa Berry. The Discord is pinned there. Oh, I typed it wrong. The Discord is pinned, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe we work on a Pro Warrior or Preservation Evoker. I'm not sure. I'll make a decision then. Raid Rosa Berry. Alright. We go make a new friend. She seemed nice. I don't know who she is. Later. See ya. Bye. Hello. Legit. So. Oh, you need to be a follower for 10 minutes to chat. I can't say anything. I wasn't a follower for 10 minutes. Oh, I didn't check. I can't say anything. Well, that's such a weird thing. That's so weird. But I can't say anything. So wait, what am I supposed to do? Wait, that's so weird. 10 minutes. That's so weird. Hey, Edie. Hey, Mars. I'll be back tomorrow. I guess, well, they can't say anything. Well, I guess I'll say hi in 10 minutes. All right, bye.